the heckle not? Why the heckle not? Go ahead and make sure to do this on the TikTok side of thing. Oh, look at that. TikTok actually does have a category for Dwarven Realms. Because yeah, usually for games of this caliber, usually there's not really much for like categories on platforms like Trovo and TikTok. You know, the not quite as well known platforms. YouTube and Twitch obviously have categories for it, but yeah, I figure like the more oddball platforms would be less inclined. All right, let's go ahead and grab that. We're all set. Live here, all set there. What's up, Ultimax? What is this game? That's a good question, because I will confess I'm a little bit not 100% clear on the lore of the game. I can tell you all about how the game plays, but yeah, the story is a little bit unclear to me. It's one of those cases where you're just kind of dropped into the world and you just start fighting bad guys. Like there's really not much direction as far as why we do the things that we do in this game. Although what I will say is that this game is very much in early access, like very, very early access. They make that abundantly clear every time you load up this game. And they also, I think, do a pretty good job of like really emphasizing that they're constantly working on this game. Like there's like every, I think 30, 60 days or something like that, there's a new season and each new season has like a big patch that has a whole gargantuan number of changes. So they're constantly working on this game. They're changing it up very, very frequently. It's impressive. It's a little bit hard to follow, you know, on a per season perspective. Also, I see it's not, it said it was capturing, and yet, nothing's happening on screen. What the hell's going on about? What the hell is that about, bro? I'm gonna actually go back to game capture because I suspect game capture is going to work when it said that it wouldn't. There you go. Yeah, that seems okay. Yeah, it's very strange. It was, yeah, I remember we had to switch around to Athena Crisis. We had to switch around to window capture for that one instead. But yeah, this one is being particularly strange. So I'm going to go ahead and switch out from that and go into, there we go. It's already set. Good. So we're fine. Yeah, for some reason it was just not capturing. But anyway, the game is in early access. You know, a lot of the things like lore and story they're probably going to flesh that out more as time goes on once they get closer to being done with the game. But for now, they're really just focused on the mechanics. And how the game plays is that it's kind of like a sort of Muso game, Dynasty Warriors game. Kind of like one of those games in a very loose association. Do I already have the boots? Do I have the booties? I think I do, but I think I have better booties. Yeah, I got the fancy booties. I got the greaves. So yeah, it's sort of like an odd combination of Dynasty Warriors Muso games and also maybe some Path of Exile isms, maybe some World of Warcraft isms with the way the hotbar is set up. Like it's like a Diablo 3, Diablo 4 Dynasty Warriors kind of game is how I would describe it. You versus hordes of bad guys, just waves and waves and waves of bad guys, and you're attacking bad guys with gigantic explosions that just send dozens of bad guys careening into the stratosphere. And it's all like one big power trip. So it's pretty cool. We have a very full inventory. I think I'm going to... Actually, I think we said last time... Actually, yeah, I'm going to pop some of these. Boss damage to a fossil. I'm going to pop these into our stash. And I right shift click. Frick. I didn't want to apply them. I wanted to... Okay, so I guess you have to click and drag. That's kind of annoying. Yeah, right click to it. Yeah, I should have known. Right click. What it said. So, I will put this in here. Keep the potions on us, obviously. Although, hold on, lesser healing versus lesser healing. Why are there separate stacks? They should all be the same. All be the same stackies. What I'm eventually going to do, hopefully, is have a way to feed all these things I don't want into the wood chipper. Which is to say, get some core resources out of them. Yeah, I didn't mean to use that crystal on the one weapon we have equipped right now, but it's fine. It's fine. We'll get more. There's more where that came from. But yeah, I'm holding on to a lot of things that we're not using because I'm pretty sure, at least in the previous version of this game, there was a way to, like I said, kind of pump a bunch of stuff into the wood chipper to get some raw resources, of which we already have a good number. We could get more. That is what I'm after. Also, Farsight asking about 420 Blaze's mustache, or mustaches. I know about his singular mustache. I didn't realize there were multiple mustaches. He's a very proud mustachioed gentleman, as he should be. As he should be. And but no, I have not had a chance to I have not had a chance to, like, I guess I haven't watched one of his streams in probably about a month. Probably been about a month since I've had a chance to watch one of his streams or pop in for a bit. Although he is a frequent raid target of ours from time to time. So yeah, we might be able to hang out with him fairly soon, even. Maybe even fairly soon. If I wanted to, I could skip level 7 and go right to 8. Let's go right to it. Oh, you just mean like his mustache. Yes. Has his mustache become more powerful? I'm assuming the answer is yes. I'm assuming his mustache, against all odds, has become even more powerful than we could have ever imagined. I need more essence. Same with this guy. I need 45 essence. Can I just break some shit? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. So I'm grabbing some stuff before I take some fights. There's a dead horse. Time to start flogging it. You'll note that I haven't really done a ton of kills yet. Oh, we got that electric wolves. I remember that electric wolves ability carrying my ass last time. And by last time, I mean when we played this game a couple months ago, back in January, I think. So I'm trying to build up some essences so we can unlock some extra item drops. Some equipment drops, that is. Trying to get some momentum so I can get some kills going for cases like that, obviously. We're not doing a ton of damage with this weapon just yet, although as we get more powered up, as we level up our stuff more, I'm choosing to use the two-handed weapon specifically right now, just because it's very not high level right now. One of our lowest level items, or skills. It's like, might as well. Get that essence to afford the really cool thingy over here. I go grab one of these. Yoink. And get some cool gloves. I'll take it all, baby. Also open this. And open this. So yeah, so you have to kill bad guys to get the essences that you can ultimately use to access the boss, or you can use those essences to get some optional item drops. Like those barrels I just opened a little moment ago. There's a item drop right here. Can break that. Of course, that just gives you some raw resources. There's some fancy fellas, some elite fellas popping in. Bleached. Ooh, big splody. Very nice, very nice. Taking some damage. And the wolves are helping, but I am taking some damage from these fellas. Ooh, I got stunned for a second there. Like that. Get a quick little heal, because that's a nice thing. We have a few abilities that cause these little fellows to spawn in that give us some extra health, return some of our stamina, which is helpful because, as you can imagine, all these special abilities cost stamina to use. Go ahead and use this. Some extra little blippity blops. Crack that open. Just gonna kind of maybe do a quick sweep and grab any other drops that I can find. That right there is what we would activate to access the boss. We got this available now. Big cool AoE attack. Strike the earth. Oh, geez, almost just heckin' died there. Yikes, that was a lot of damage. Yeah, there's a bit of a delay when you activate that attack. I'm gonna take a potion. I think there is a cooldown. Oh, I was pressing the wrong button, no wonder. There we go, there we go. I think I might prefer the whirlwind attack a little bit more. It cuts through things a little bit better. This guy's stuck in the wall. It's like a full run. That's impressive. That's impressive. Respect for the dedication to rock the full run, Jeremy. Yeah, it does a good like little stun, but it's kind of a one and done, whereas the whirlwind, it's like multiple hits. So you can really carve through some mamma jammas with that thing right there. 59 essences. I think we have almost enough to unlock the boss if I so chose. Now, as you can imagine, the longer you stick around, the more bad guys you can fight, the more you can level up your stuff, the more you can potentially have extra items spawn and, like, you know, get extra special drops, that kind of thing. So it's a bit of a trade-off, knowing when to hop out and try to fight the boss versus how long to stick around to charge up your shit. See in the top center, there's some stuff that I'm kind of charging up. You know, various extra things we're kind of feeding into to make certain attacks nice and spicier. Oh, Jesus, I just got fucking shredded. I just got shredded and deaded. That's unfortunate. How quickly these things can go, unfortunately. Can I go ahead and upgrade this? I need 45 of those things. So I'm pretty sure I left empty-handed. I think I kept the experience, but I left empty-handed. Upon dying. It's just a shame because we got those good gloves. Couldn't take it with us though, so our inventory is reset. Oh wait, no, I'm full of shit. I'm full of shit. We got the fancy gloves right there after all. And maybe a better version. Well, it's not that much different, obviously. Damage is 18.7. I think it makes it good to stick with what we have right now. So that's unfortunate, but we try again. We try again. That kind of thing will happen, and we'll have more opportunities to get more cool stuff. We did keep our experience. We did keep our experience, so we still have the good stuff. As far as the new abilities we got, so we got this new Strike the Earth ability. Again, really good, like, AoE, and it stuns them for a moment, but it's a one and done, whereas the Whirlwind, I feel like it's easier to get momentum going. Easier to slap them around real good, especially, like, the wrongs of bad guys, but it's clear that I'm a bit of a glass cannon right now, given how much I got rocked earlier. We had that one close call where I was like, "Ooh, wow, I'm low on health," but then I was no longer low on health. I was empty on health, and it's the darndest thing. Being not alive is not very good for your for like, you know, not really good for you just in general. Being dead is not healthy. So yeah, after that it was curtains. 40. I need 5 more. Yeah, and of course you do have a dodge. You do have a dodge ability, which can obviously be a huge help, but you need stamina and energy to use the dodge. So if you're out of stamina, ooh, we're getting stun locked like right there. You can get scurry. You can get real scurry. I think it might be time to play it safe and use this ability. This thing is kind of what carried us last time. I'm not afraid to admit. I'm not proud to admit, but I'm not afraid to admit. I leaned very heavily on this ability last time. And I think I'm going to have to as this time as well. Seems like that's where things are going. It's a fire and forget ability. You know, if you fire it, and then you just you let the AoE just kind of do its thing. It's not great damage, but you get some of those other skills to proc, and suddenly you're off to the races. Suddenly you're doing some big numbers. And of course, it is a it's a bow and arrow, so you can use it from a distance, which is nice. So relative safety. Now, have I done much with, speaking of like using things from a distance? As the arena is open, I can use the charge attack, that R ability on the hotbar there. That does have a little meter above it, so I'm able to kind of build it up. Do a big single hit of damage. Not quite as good for throngs of bad guys, but really good for bosses, so you can imagine. Of course, for throngs of bad guys, we have this, where we launch a whole gaggle of them. Big old gaggle. Oop, 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 oop. Oh, that's right. You dodge the direction you're looking, not the direction your mouse is kind of aiming. So it's one of those kind of awkward situations. Leech some health. That's good. That's good. Are there any other drops that I want to get? We have 108 essence to our name, which is pretty dang good. I'm gonna grab a couple last things, couple last resource drops. Launch some things to this gaggle of bad guys as they're trying to chase us down. Eventually, a whole bunch more will spawn. I kind of want to wait a little bit longer if I can help it. Majory. Majory skill. It's not called magic, it's called majory. It's just kind of an odd grammar-y thing, but sure. I'm not gonna split hairs about it. some serious Sam vibes. You know what? I hadn't even thought about that. But yes, you're right. It is kind of like a RPG. It's like an ARPG Serious Sam like. Not quite as over the top and like silly as Serious Sam, because Serious Sam is anything but serious, obviously. But it's delightful. I mean, it's delightful in its sheer absurdity. Just the scale of like the encounters and whatnot. So yeah, with this, it is absolutely very similar. It's probably time for that I boogie fairly soon here. I don't want to overstay my welcome. We saw what happened last time. Although I'm using more long range things, which is helping me. Also looks like a thing spawned. You can see this like a little spotlight. I'm going to take that, and then oh, see that? Something just launched towards me very suddenly. I think a bad guy got launched. I'm going to pop this. Fire some parting gifts into the crowd. And then take on the boss. We have about half the time left. You can tell in the top left, there's a little time bar, little hourglass bar. It's basically indicating the time left before the rupture closes. And if you don't kill the boss before the rupture closes, then you basically die. It's basically the same thing as dying, which is to say you do not get to keep the things that you find. You keep the experience, but nothing else. Experience gained, but none of the equipment. Yeah, and as you can imagine, it's real easy to get to be like, wow, I could just like, let me just do one more. Let me just do one more encounter, just one more of this, one more of that, and then suddenly your health gets dropped to 0 like it did for me earlier. It's real easy for that to happen. So you have to kind of like cut yourself off. You have to be like, all right, that's enough. So in my case, I'm gonna say that's enough. We got that extra drop. The way Bonnie is digging around, being a little curious doggy, sniffing around under the desk, being a little goober. She's being a good girl though. Mardoth Boulder, but I hardly even know her. I'm actually gonna try, since we were doing some like melee stuff earlier. We have plenty of ways to get ourselves healed up. Part of the reason why I'm a little bit more inclined to use weapons that are maybe not the best choice, because I want to build up skills for things that I might end up using later on. Because like, what if I find an amazing two-handed weapon, but I leave it as my shittiest skill? Then it means I really won't be able to make much use out of it. So it's like I'm kind of incentivized to try to get maybe not good, but at least somewhat good. You know, maybe just semi-good with weapons that, you know, might be really, really worth it later on. Stunned me. He stunned me out of that attack, which is very much not cash money. We're already doing pretty good damage to him. Oh, I think you're supposed to wait for it to charge up. Yeah, charged, and then spend it. Yeah, I see it now. I see it. Okay, I didn't realize there was a charge aspect. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. He fucked me up right there. So I need one of these. This. I think there's a cooldown being able to use potions. Yeah, I was like stuck on his body, and that was very not good. Oh, man, I was stuck on his body again. Yeah, there's like a weird collision. There's like a weird collision thing that can happen where if you get stuck on his torso, you can really get fucked, and not in the fun way, but in the very not fun way. That's okay, because he is dead, and his fucking body fell apart. I will need to get this guy. Take it out. So we were able to get what needed before the fancy event had to end. We have a new recipe for making new armor, hand armor, arm armor. He was about to rock my ass. Yep. I would say my ass nearly got rocked on a few occasions there. Recipe acquired. One thing when it came to we were talking earlier about the lore for this game, there's kind of some like indications about the dwarves and them not being alive anymore. It's kind of like Morrowind or the Elder Scrolls, where the dwarves are a thing of the past. So I guess like Dwarven realms, I think the idea is that we're not a dwarf fighter ourselves, but we're like fighting through the realms in which the dwarves used to live to find out what happened to them and we're like, you can find some of their bodies and some of the artifacts. It's kind of one of those cases. Usually I default to what's the biggest number. Poisonous Cloud is pretty good. Beast of Fire, it's okay. Static Charge, causing lightning. It's got the biggest big number and also the second best chance to happen. So I'll do that one. And already equipped it. We have 3 slots where these kinds of static abilities can go. Then otherwise, we already got the recipe. Which is to say, it's actually a second recipe. Usually we just get one. And turn those in, might as well. And let us hop out. That was number 7. We got another crafting station thing. Did I get 45 of the fun little blips? No, I just got 5. 5 of the fun blippity boys. To disenchant things. Dismantle them. Here we go. That's what I was looking for. I was looking for this so I could, as I was saying earlier, put stuff in the wood chipper. Now, oh, this is a tricky one. Item level 2, item level 11. Armor of 16.5, armor of 97.8. Oh, that's such a hard choice, but you know what? I think I might go with this one. Look at the difference. It makes our guy look already like a fucking blizzard. Like a WoW boss with the spikes on it and shit like that. I mean, of course, it's no question. These are going to be pretty similar. Fire Mardoth. I think that was wasn't the guy we just fought. His name was Mardoth. Armor 18 versus 18.1. Fire damage versus arcane. Max health is pretty similar. Stamina, blah, blah, blah. A lot of it's pretty similar. I think I might stick with what we have right now. I think I might stick with that one. And yeah, same thing here. I'm not convinced this is actually any better. What we currently have. So, we'll do a quick perusal. We got anything cool to consider weapon-wise? I think the answer is probably no. And I think what I'm just gonna do is for basically everything in our inventory except for potions and crafting materials, I'm gonna just pop them all into the wood chipper. Just grind them down. Yeah, I don't think we really got much of anything equipment-wise, except for the stuff from the shrines. Oh, we got a new maul, perhaps. So this is damage of 12.9, item level 2. A little bit better. All item level 2. So it says this one is better. Strength of 1.8. Yeah, I think it's fine. And then last but not least is bow and arrow, which is kind of our ace in the hole for when things get scary. This one is item level 2, damage 12.7. This one is item level 2. Nah, it's fine. I'll stick with that. So, now that we've determined that we have what we want to keep in our hotbar, everything else... Is there a way? Yeah, quick move all items. Not sure what the difference is. I was hoping it would tell me. Okay, yeah, it didn't go ahead and disenchant them, but it just moved them. So I think this is mundane things. I want to make sure we're keeping these things. Yes, I'm fine to get rid of these things. And level 1, because yeah, the damage is not very good. Yeah, nothing that I really give a shit about. Disenchant all of it. Some fire shards and some bones. I want to disenchant this one as well. Some fancy stuffs. And then that's the... Okay, those are pretty cool. What do I have for right now is probably better. I don't know. Those saw blades were kind of dope. These are just like a one-time thing. So I might end up going back to those at some point. Yeah. So I'm not gonna grind those down just yet. So everything else I'll leave. Is there a way to like... Oh, what was that? Control S. I think it moved it to my stash. What I was looking to see is if there was a way to quickly resort things. Oh, shit. Control S. Yeah, but what does it do? Where did those things go just now? Did it drop them on the ground or something? I hope it didn't just throw them away. That'd be unfortunate, but I mean... It's not the end of the world, obviously, but would be kind of unfortunate if we just lost that stuff suddenly. Oh, also need to level. Because I've actually gotten several levels since last time. Dexterity is looking real good right now, obviously. So I guess strength and probably like lifesteal, maybe. Maybe just max health. It's probably the safer choice. Lifesteal is, you know, that's a % chance to happen at all. I guess that means throw away. Yeah, I was hoping it would tell me what this does. All I know is that Control S is whatever this does. So this or Control S does the same thing. Haven't looked at this in a minute, by the way. So let's go ahead and we were working towards fire and base damage. I don't know. I feel like I'm doing more with lightning, honestly. So maybe like sticking with lightning things is the way to do it. Experience gain wouldn't be bad. Yeah, there's lightning over here. Yeah, so much of our stuff is all about lightning stuff. I'm glad we got this one. Is there other lightning things? Damage against bosses. Ooh, that might be nice. That might be really nice because bosses are going to be a problem for us. I mean, that previous boss was already kind of spicy. Inventory slots is kind of cool. Increase strength for by 50 for 5 seconds. I mean, I want all these. These all sound amazing. Energy regeneration, heightened senses. That's pretty good. Yeah, the boss is one, absolutely. I would say whatever is the closest way for me to get to the... Which is probably this one, honestly. So, I did bloop, bloop, and bloop, and kind of started making my way downtown. Is that it? Does it tell me how many clicks I get? Yeah, I guess that's it. Just 3. But I got like 6 levels though. Yeah, it's not glowing anymore. Whoa, 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 whoa! My guy was just swinging on his own. I have no idea where those things went. That's there we go, there we go. It just because the scroll bar wasn't up very high. I was gonna say like, there's no explanation. That's so odd. All right, I'm gonna also move this. I found it was kind of awkward earlier. Trying to like reach across to hit 8 to heal. I should probably keep this in slot 1. Unless H heals? No, it does not. Okay, yeah. So I think what I might do is keep melee fairly like in the first couple spots, and then ranged will be in the second spot, the latter spots. We'll do it that way. We'll do that. We'll do it that way. We'll also do it live. Can I punch? What's that? I'm like glowing. Oh, that's the that was the heals. Okay. So, yeah, is there a punch ability? There is punches. I wonder if you can you level up punches? I don't think you can. I was gonna say there's no skill for punching. I don't think. I'll do moles and staves for it, sure. Why the heck not? Otherwise, we have one thing to craft. Well, no, we got 2 things. We got some kind of armor, right? Bracers, I think. Do I want to bother crafting this though? Because it's going to make something that is going to be inferior to our other item. Also, we have this sword we can probably wood chipper. Forgot about that one. I thought it said we got another recipe. Maybe it's on a different station. Maybe there's a different station for it. 5 of those puppies. Also, I think I want to just pop this. Because, yeah, damage 22.4. I mean, it's got some things that are neat, but yeah, I think it's not worth it. Let's get some more of them stones. Pop these in. Whoop. Get the rest of those for now.
Business or pleasure?
It's weird. I thought there was like the thing that we got where it was like some other recipe. In fact, I clicked it a couple times and it was like, nah, you're good. See, I think I'm not going to bother with that white leather chest because the armor we have is way, way better already. Yeah, so I'm not sure what happened to that recipe, but oh well. I'm not too worried about it. Maybe it wasn't quite what I thought it was. Maybe it was something else. Maybe we have like maybe there's some other kind of recipe system that will become more clear as we unlock more stations. Otherwise, though, we jump right on in for more realms of dwarves. And I mean, this is one of those games where what you see is what you get. There's really not much more depth beyond just that, that first round pretty much spelled what to expect here. Shame that doesn't do more damage. It makes me not really inclined to do that attack very often. Whereas the whirlwind it's not very elegant, and it's kind of samey compared to other abilities. But it works. It works, and it gets the job done. Whereas I can't really say that so much, nearly as much at least, for that kind of ground pound attack. It's probably better when it is for a single target like a boss, which is great. But yeah, not so much for this kind of situation. Also, can I break these to get something? Looks like it doesn't give you anything. Kill more bad guys, get more of them essences, so I can continue unlocking fun stuff like that. Also, it's not exactly a whirlwind, it's more of just a swing your hammer a bunch. Swing your partner round and round. That sounds good, Farside. Yeah, enjoy some nice sips of that liberty. Appreciate you hanging out with us, bud. Whip, 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 whip. Nope, 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 nope. There we go. It's like if I can kind of work my way towards the little glowing spot. It's just 45. Yeah, 45. There we go. Big experience, big kills, big money, big whammies. I love it. Right, so now I get some fancy helmets. Yes, please. Now, the trick is to not die, or it is go time. I wonder if there's anything you can do to increase the time you have, because I do find that I'm sometimes, up against the clock here. It's all shiny over here, and I don't know why it's shiny. Cherry blossoms for a second there. Some more kills. More big combos. Regular attacks obviously don't do so much, but yeah, once you get the abilities to kind of synergize off each other, that's when you can get some real fancy numbers to happen. Also, I would rather not just careen myself into lasers if I can help it. I do like that the elite enemies are more than just having more health and do more damage. They have like special abilities. That definitely was not present in the previous season that we played back in January. Because there were the elite enemies, but yeah, they were just like slightly stronger. They would sometimes drop cool stuff. I appreciate that they've upped the ante with what these guys are capable of doing now. I like that. I like that a lot. Has it told me that the thing is open yet? It doesn't seem like I've seen the notification yet. Also, I might have just missed it. Yep, there we go. See a couple more things I want to snap. Oh, I'm dead. I'm dead. Yeah, I'm dead. I was gonna say I'm not moving right now, so I'm dead. Yep, that's unfortunate. I was gonna say I saw something. I was like, I want to go for something else, but before the thoughts could leave my lips, I got. Also, I'm full of shit. Turns out you do. Yeah, you do keep. Maybe you lose half of it because in the previous season you lost all the equipment that you had previously picked up, but maybe only keep a little bit of it. Well, that's good. And also, I got some things to maybe keep me alive a little bit longer. Our guy's looking like a proper armored up dude, which is neat. Do a quick run through to see if I've got anything neat that can compete. I think the answer is probably not, really. We only fought a couple of elite fellas. This one might be better. Damage of 24 versus damage of 18. Oh, yeah, that's a little bit better. Oh, item level 4. Okay, yeah, so that is an improvement, yeah. Level 4, we'll take it. We'll take it. Check the last two. Oh, nothing yet. Okay, so we'll go ahead and do what we did earlier. Let's pop all the standard fellas. Just enchant all of it. Fire and bones. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe you know what? Maybe I should just stick with Old Faithful. Also, what does B and F do? I just noticed those. Oh, it takes you back to town. Okay, okay. Takes you back to town. All right. And then F is a mount? Is that what F is? Yeah, F summons your mount. Okay. And that'd be if we like really wanted to go fast, but I don't know if I care too much. Yeah, so maybe I should just stick with Old Faithful, which is to say the standard bow and arrow dealio, just because it's worked out so well in the past. The downside is that, yeah, I think the wolf ability isn't going to proc quite the same, though. Because, yeah, that's only on melee. So that's part of the problem, too, where it's like, you know, we kind of have an incentive to do more of the melee stuff. And, of course, you're so much easier able to really power through things when you're in melee range. But it's a trade-off, as is so often the case with games like this. The danger of being in that trade-off zone. So there's that ground pound. Seems like a lot of the weapons have like a pretty similar design to the skills, where the first one is kind of like a combo hit, and the second one is like an AoE ground pound hit.
May the spirit protect us.
Which is a little bit disappointing. You'd hope there'd be maybe just a little bit more variety. It kind of blurs the line between what's the difference between the mauls and the staves and the two-handed weapons. So it's a little bit tricky. Maybe what I should be doing is whatever has the best weapon, use that. Just whatever is like the most damaging, like most coolest weapon, just use that. Because yeah, I don't really have anything amazing right now. One of these things. Right now I'm just using one-handed weapon just because that's nice and quick, and I think it does, like, we've got a fairly good one, but I don't know if it's our best. I mean, looking on the hotbar, we don't have any purple or like fancy things. We have purple armor, which is great, but yeah, nothing for like the fancy like legendary equipment things. We found we had one legendary sword earlier, but the damage wasn't as good as some of the other things we'd found, so it just wasn't worth it. Anything else? Yeah, I want to grab that. Some more crystals, so that's good for giving us some extra boss options. There we go. Yeah, really good like momentum there. That was solid. That was satisfying, sexually and or otherwise. So right now, our build is more inclined to be melee. It's like that's kind of what our build is kind of nudging us towards. I think I should maybe bust out the range stuff from time to time. But yeah, it seems like melee is all the rage. Grab this, grab that. Yeah, I'm just kind of scooping stuff up, just slurping up item drops as much as I can find them. I don't see any kind of spotlight areas. We'll do a little bit more before I go to the boss. Ooh, yeah, lots. Look at all the bodies. Good lord, that's a lot of dead things. Yeah, it's like I was saying, how it is a power trip that is not dissimilar from how the Dynasty Warriors Muso games feel. Big damage, big damage. Yeah, I think that's the trick, though. You gotta wait for it to get charged up, and I think that did not exist in the previous version of this game that we played back in January. So I'm looking forward to getting a third ability unlocked. That'd be pretty cool. That'd make me feel pretty cool about myself. I'm getting a little bit surrounded. Don't love that. Do not love that. There we go. Let me just kind of power through there. Yeah, it's a little bit tricky to know, like, when is it scary, and you don't always have like an obvious thing to do when it's scary. Sometimes, like, oh, I can like dodge out. Sometimes if I do the dodge button in a clutch moment, that can help. Other times, like I start to get stunned. That's a little scary. Yeah, it's a little bit hard to know, especially with these guys that have the really cool AoE attacks. Those usually have a chance to stun. Or killing a bunch of these guys. Looks like they haven't spawned anything fancy. Oh, he's doing something, which I don't like. I don't like how my guy's low on the stamina. I don't love that. That. From the lasers. My guy's kind of low on stamina. Yeah, it seems like these little portal things that spawn on the ground, they spawn when you damage bad guys. Oh, but that one went away. So not nice. He thinks I should stop playing with fire pretty soon here. Oh, here we go. Yeah, I was gonna say that's what I was hoping to see. Some of these so I can get some more juice. Let's see right there. Things start to get a little bit scary. I say let's circle back. Let's get that little drop. Actually, I'll grab these two. There we go. Big. Oh my god, that was so big. My computer started to. You could see the GPU kind of lag a little bit. That was a pretty spicy one. That's a big ol' pile of death. A pile of dead things. Let's get the fuck out of here. But not before we leave some parting gifts. Oh, it's this one. There we go. Leave parting gifts. Might as well. You know, for funsies, as a treat. I didn't realize you could take those things. Speaking of wolves, there's one right here. Of course, I have wolves. Oh, he's got little whirligigs. He does quite a bit of damage too, for that matter. Ouch. So let's get a little healsies. He does quite a bit of damage. Oh boy, oh boy. Quite a bit of damage, quite a bit of damage. Probably gonna be best to do range stuff with this guy. It's probably gonna be one of those, which is fine. It's not as sexy. It's not as sexy as some of the other things we're doing, but that's fine. Yeah, big damage, big damage. A dead mother. I thought it's a deer mother. This is the den mother, not the deer mother. I could also do magic stuff if that would be cool. The damage is pretty similar. Doing the whirligigs at me. Not today, son. Not today. Actually, of course, we can see the numbers. 70, 73, 98. If I do a bunch of them. It's a bunch, obviously, which is cool. And this is pretty similar damage, but I can run and gun. That's the difference. I can run and gun with this thing. And I can also do the cool AoE thing. I can do the little big hit there. Big hits for big shits. So, yeah, it really seems like bow and arrow is just frequently the way to go. Also, I think I'm slowing him on hits sometimes. Or maybe he always moves that, so I would expect a wolf to go a little faster. Oh, we got it. Time is not exactly on our side right now, but I think we're gonna be okay. In fact, now I'm confident because we did big damage just there. He's out of there. Very good. Very, very good. Oh, wrong button. Of course, I have a lot of potions anyway, so it's probably not a huge deal if I'm burning through potions more than I mean to. I feel like we've got plenty as it is. White leather gloves. I've picked up a bunch of extra wolf statues, I guess. A little weird. Got everything else. Exchange those. Off to the races. Off to the races, just not off to the racists. Don't like those. Rather avoid those. Got another crafting station, sort of. Leatherworking bench. Oh, there's the braces. I knew we were gonna see him eventually. Let's see. What do I have right now? I have bones for sure, but pelts. Do I have any pelts? Where are they in the menu? I will confess, I don't see them. Yeah, wolf pelt. Oh, here they are. Here they are. Okay. Oh, and wolf bones. Okay, so they're a separate thing. So, all right. So they occupy space up here as opposed to in our kind of general crafting inventory spaces. I mean, there's just... I'm over here like, can they really compete with this? Of course, it's only level 2. Only level 2. It's not that good. Made a pair... somewhere. Oh, it occupies a separate slot. Oh, okay. Don't I feel silly? Now, how do these two compare? Lightning Mardoth versus Arcane Mardoth. Well, again, our guy is kind of pretty like inclined towards lightning. So I say we stick with that. Got the white leather gloves. Sure, I'll go ahead and craft that one if nothing else. Got the stuff for that one. But yeah, the white leather, because our current cuirass is level 11. It really can't compete. This is level 3, so it's a higher level. Armor 23.4, so it's a little bit more armor. This one does more damage though. Agility, dexterity, yeah. I don't know. I think I am gonna stick with what we have. Max health, yeah. This one, the gloves we have right now have more offensive abilities. So that's kind of what makes me inclined to keep that one instead. Pop those, keep the potions. Actually, just pop them in the hotbar there. Keep these for now. But you know, I was talking about the blades, not the. Is that it? Of course, that's arcane. Some blades on the ground that damage nearby enemies. Static charge. So I like that one. Horn of Lightning is good. Like that particular horn is good. Blades around you. Yeah, I kind of want to do this one a bit more. And see how that compares to the wolves. Because the wolves are just a forward-facing singular attack. But man, the spinning blades might... Maybe I should just go back to those at some point. Because those spinning blades were dope. Maybe that's what I should be like speccing into instead. Which is arcane damage, obviously. So something to consider. Otherwise, though... Otherwise, nothing from melee. These are all item level 2 and can't really compete, apparently. Spears. Yeah, all item level 2. I don't think we're going to get any item level 3 weapons until the next boss, I think. Like, the next, like, basically level 10. I think level 10 is when we'll see that tick over. So we do have one maybe better bow. Damage of 13.5. It's pretty samesies. Strength, health regeneration, 13. No, health. What was health? 11.3. They're, I would say, from what I can tell, very, very identical. So I'm not gonna worry about it. Not gonna worry about it. Let's go ahead and pop these. And this one as well. Keep those 3, of course. Disenchant. Very good. Not sure what those glowing stones are for, but it'll probably be fairly obvious when the time comes. Also, I have some levels to spend. What's the chance for lifesteal? Regeneration, lifesteal chance. Maybe I'll just pump it all into endurance. His lifesteal amount sounds nice. I would like to do more lifesteal. That sounds pretty cool. And I said I was going towards... Yeah, actually, I said I was going towards the Monster Hunter for bosses in particular. So... this would be nice to get. So I'll take a little detour and kind of go take the upper path. I can snag that kind of while we're in the neighborhood. Alright, so just one short, but that's okay. Still get some nice incremental bonuses along the way. And then on to level 10. I'm sorry, not 10. Level 9. Level 9. Number 9. So yeah, for sure we're beating Rupture level 10 tonight. 20 might not happen just because we only have a couple hours left of the stream. We'll see though. I'm not gonna naysay. Nor will I yay say. I'll keep it right in the middle. I'm just gonna beat some cock. Some hard cock. Rooster statues, specifically. Stone roosters. More fun to say hard cock, though. So that's the spiky one, yeah. Which I do like, and the area of effect is pretty good. Like, the range of the AoE is pretty good. That's spinning blades, man. If I can get spinning blades in lightning flavor, oh, baby, that'd be sick. In fact, for that matter, now that I'm kind of seeing this actually looks like it would be more for Arcane, and yet it's It says it's lightning. It doesn't look like lightning, but the game assures us, no, it's lightning, I promise. I would never lie to you, Alex. Oops, I can't really see what I'm doing, so I'm gonna break this. Now I can see what I'm doing. I want to just kind of crack some of these things open. Kind of dark in this area, isn't it? It's dark and scary. Might need to Scooby-Doo jump into somebody's arms and hold me while we tremble together. I might need that at some point because this is very dark and spooky. And I think the R ability is the one that is the, yeah, that's the more the singular attack. The spear animation is so odd. Oh, he's an archer friend. He's an archer fella. Yeah, the animation for the spear attacks is very weird. It's very much like it kind of keeps you in place, as opposed to like kind of moving you forward like a lot of the attacks do. Which I like it and I dislike that. I'm kind of split. Need 45, yes sir. Yes sir, I do. Another archer friend, archer fiend. He's no friend, he's a fiend. I shall slap him around accordingly. Did I just one-shot his ass? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I'll say it was all intentional. I think it was because I had the meter charged up. I was able to take a dump squarely in his general direction. Genital direction, even. Go ahead and take that. And I see a few other things I'd like to work towards unlocking. There we go. Open, it would say tub. We open up hot tubs. Are we opening up hot tubs? Do I need to change the category? It's one of those kinds of deals. One of those kinds of streams, even. These guys are not as tanky as some of the other special fellows. Like, look how a couple attacks and he's already struggling big time. Big time. Ouch. I want to reach him so I can end his existence just like that. Just like that. Yep, grab that. Just kind of slurping up a couple of various drops. Yeah, this is where, oh boy, this is where that spinning blades attack would really be slick, because that helps prevent from getting surrounded. I think the build we have right now is a little bit nicer when it comes to boss battles, because we haven't really had too many like scary issues with boss battles, and that was more of a problem last time. Our bosses were more of an issue. It's all fine and dandy. We got 104. I think that's enough to afford the big drop at the end. Let's knock some shit down. Just wish it wasn't nighttime. Wish it was bright and sunny right now.
Proceed to the rupture.
We have enough to get the fuck out of Doge. This is exciting. Another archer fella. Yeah, that combo attack does lunge us forward, but it's kind of one of the few things that spears do that does the lunging. Not sure what I did just there, but it did something really cool. And I can't really get close to touch that fella. Ouch. Oh, that hurt a lot, but we got there. We got there, boys and girls. Oh boy, it's getting weird. It's getting weird. These archer fiends, man, gosh darn. Gosh heckin' darn, these archers. Skill upgrade. Oh, there's some lasers. Oh, their lasers are gonna start spinning. I don't want it. No, sir, I don't like it. We got about half the time left. As much as I would like to, those last couple deadifications. You know what? We're gonna do the old fire and forget. Oh, yep, there. I was gonna say, eventually we're gonna see some numbers happen on screen, and they're gonna be the fun numbers that tell you that you did good, that you killed bad guys, and I didn't have to be there for it. It's great. It's fucking great. In fact, I don't even see any name tag fellas, any like special health bar name tag fellas. Scoop that up. Seems like that one fires based on where you're standing, not based on like in front of your character. It's like it's based on where the attack landed, it seems. Love that ability. It's so good. It is so good. All right, let's get the fuck out of here. Fight the big scary guy. Cyclops boss. What a creative name they gave this fella. I wonder how they came up with that name. Big damage, by the way. Yeah, letting that meter charge up is huge. Big, huge energy with letting that meter do its thing. What kind of melee damage does this guy do? Probably not great. Oh, he fucks big. He doesn't fuck small. He fucks big with big lasers. His standard attack is kind of what I expect. Oh my god, that thing is... That's a scary attack. So if he stands still, then I need to... Actually, it looks like he just does this if you get in range. So, yet again... a case of just don't get in range. Forehead. Ouch. And the big thing. Oh, maybe not. Maybe not. He was just thinking about it. As a treat. As a joke. Oop. Is it enough to kill? It is. It is just enough to kill. We got Draw in the house. What's up, Draw? I'm doing well, man. We're playing a game we played back in January, but had a pretty significant update pretty recently, and there's a fresh new Dare Drop campaign for it called Dwarven Realms, and we played it a couple months ago, and this game is getting pretty regular updates on the on like a very I think like basically once a month, maybe once every other month. There's like a big patch that changes a bunch of stuff about the game. It's like a whole new season. They're switching it up pretty often. We have one of these, by the way. So, Arcane Totem. I don't love the totems. And I'm less inclined to do the fire. The lightning one's kind of not great. Storm around the area. Around you, that is. The numbers are very unimpressive. The arcane one is the one that does the most damage, at least. But I don't usually love the totems, necessarily. Will there be a giveaway? There will eventually be a giveaway. We have some dares we're working on right now. We're about to beat Rupture 10, and at the end of the stream, I will fill out the feedback form. So we'll have 2 Steam keys to give away guaranteed. And as always, once I set it up, we'll do the giveaway through my Discord server. But I don't currently have the giveaway set up in the Discord server, just because I'm not 100% sure on how many keys we'll be able to get out of this once it's all said and done. Ancient Flame, yes. Then lava drops that explode. And then, yeah, then there's the storm. So this one's like probably more... This one's oh, what's that? Eye of the Storm damage. Carnage of Fire. Okay, yeah, so it's the same thing. I imagine this one probably is more all-encompassing. Like this one probably, like it's obviously it surrounds you, damaging enemies in the area. Whereas this is... I don't know, I'm curious to see what it looks like. But I think we've already seen that one, and I think I was not very impressed. I mean, the numbers are nice. And we will eventually want to spec into Arcane if I want to stick with the Spinning Blades. But again, the Spinning Blades is only around us, not around the attack. Maybe I won't do the Spinning Blades. Maybe I'll stick with Lightning. And if I'm sticking with Lightning... Yeah, this is a tricky one. I think what I will do is... He's in that area. Yeah. Which would mean where the attack went off, not around us specifically. I guess you could say the same for this one, though. Maybe, I don't know, maybe this is better than it was last time. Because I remember not being very impressed with the totems last time. But maybe it'll be a little bit nicer. Let's change those puppies. Let's head back. So no new stations here. We're about to do Rupture 10, which is going to have a fairly significant boss. And we have the ability to respec, if need be. Okay, so if we wanted to, if I find that I hit some kind of wall, we could respec and completely retransmogrify our guy, if we wanted to. Item level 2 versus item level 11. I mean, kind of no question, honestly. Kind of no question. Because this one just has better armor and better damage. What does this one have going for it? There's a couple things that this one has that the other one doesn't have, but yeah, there's really no comparison. The armor we have right now is just way better. Got a couple of new wands, but they just have different models. Oh wait, no, I think they are... Yeah, okay, I see now. Yeah, they're like legendary versions. I'm kind of surprised it doesn't have a little bar then. Damage 26.8. Oh, because the damage is inferior. Oh, it's level 4. I thought it was level 2. Okay, never mind. So yeah, those are not very good. Not very good after all. Well, now I feel a little better. And this is item level 4. Yeah, that explains... Okay, so I'm going to still go kind of one by one, but I think we're going to see that not a ton of these are going to be able to compete. Maybe a better mall. Maybe. 16.5 versus... Oh, you know what? Yeah. It's one level up. Just one level up, therefore we'll take it. Otherwise, that is going to do it, methinks. Nothing for bows, yeah. Well, a few of them, but none that are very good. Let's go ahead and craft with our new workbench. It was pants, the pantalinos. We'll craft one. Boop. See how it compares. So right now we have blue pants. I guess these are blue as well. But yeah, this is just the better version. The difference visually is very minimal. Now, oddly enough, it says that these are better. I think because this other one doesn't have damage on it, but I don't need pants that damage. I need pants that protect. Much more important. Also, I got a level, so we will do... what was it? Yeah, the chance for lifesteal. Probably those two. And then let's pop these. Bloop. These, and there we go. Go ahead and wood chipper everything else. Including this guy, because I cannot see myself using that at all. Some good stuff out of that. Very good. On we go. On to level 10. Oh, I did forget to do this. Give myself that. And yeah, we're working towards this one ultimately. It would be a few lesser ticks to go this way. The sooner I can get that, the better. I mean, I eventually want all these things, but yeah, the boss hunter, the boss battle one would be especially nice. Especially nice. Also, what is our... What's the lowest level thing that I should be working on? And that's C. Dutson in the house. What's up, bud? C. Dutson in the house. Thank you, my man. A quick shout out for C. And bam. Playing some Dwarven Realms. I'm sure you're extremely aware that this is we have a dare drop campaign for this game. We played it back in January. I think I just streamed it once. And I liked it, but I was like, you know, this game is obviously early access. We'll come back to it every so often. Now is one of those every so oftens. And we have dares we've signed up for, so we're about to complete one of them because we're gonna beat level 10 for sure. So yeah, we're having a good old time though, and thank you for that raid. I see you're doing the Balkura game, which a lot of people I know really, really love. So that is very exciting. Thank you for that raid, my friend. Appreciate you popping in. And as always, if you have any clips you want to share, the world is your oyster. And by the world, I mean the chat. And by oyster, I mean you can post a clip. Not sure where I was going with that one. Looks like our lowest level is still two-handed weapons, so I guess I'll two-hand it for a bit. Just because I know there's other abilities we can unlock, and I'm assuming that as we unlock the higher level abilities, the weapon categories start to really shine more. So let me just hit a house once and completely destroy it. Yeah, but it's a pretty cool game. This is, for those who've not heard about it, it's kind of like, it's got a similar kind of energy to Dynasty Warriors. You versus just throngs and throngs of bad guys. Has almost like I remember one of our buddies said earlier, it's kind of like a Serious Sam kind of vibe with just the number of bad guys and just the absurdity of like the scale of the damage you're doing. So it's a pretty fun game. Got a very satisfying kind of power trip feeling to it. Lots of different weapon types, lots of different skills you can spec into, lots of special abilities, percentage chance for this one thing to proc, and when it does, going to make sure you use this other ability to get the most damage out of that, and all these synergies and all these things that can cause your abilities and your numbers to just explode. It's a very satisfying game to play. But anyway, C. Dudson, I'd be curious to hear what you're thinking of Bokura, because I know lots of people are really loving the shit out of that game. Rightly so, because it looks really freaking cool. So yeah, here we go. This is where things start to get a little bit spicy. There's a lot of bad guys on screen, a lot of various health bars, and yeah, lots of chain lightning reaction things. So we're just, it's us versus the world right now. We're trying to kill bad guys. Oh, don't mind this fucking house getting in the way. Trying to kill bad guys so we can build up essence, so we can use that to open extra little spots. Where's a good example? Like these crates cost a little bit to open. There's gonna be some glowing areas. That'll some glowing stations that'll cost like a good chunk to open. And to access the boss area, we have to spend quite a bit as well. In fact, here's a glowing spot right here. Costs, I think, 45 to open this. Cool, so we got some new piece of armor. Yeah, I think the boss area costs like 100 or so. What's up, Corey? He says, I too enjoy exploding when I hit structures, when I encounter structures. As if there's any other way to live. As if. That the game is a true. Yeah, not this game, I'm assuming, but more specifically Bakura. So yeah, I've yet to play it myself, and I know lots of people have really been enjoying it. Kind of a runaway success story, honestly, which is nice to see. And he does have something for us. Yeah, I'll make sure to check that out once we kind of have a moment to ourselves, because right now it's a little bit hectic. I think we have all the fancy glowing stations. Go ahead and do some additional hits. Two-hand skill. That's a thing you're gonna see a lot whenever you're playing this game, and you kind of do like a really cool charge attack into a crowd of bad guys. You're gonna see a lot of death, a lot of numbers, a lot of some kind of skill just increased, maybe a handful. Oh god, I'm dead. A handful of levels. I just got stun locked to oblivion right there. So how quickly these things can turn, unfortunately. Yeah, asymmetrical puzzle game, right? But it's emotional and really emotional and bleak. That I was not aware of. I wasn't aware that it was like sad. Let's check out Mr. Dudson's clip, by the way. Switch over to some right here. One sec. The game yeah, it's not making noise right now. Cool. So it is muted while paused. Take a look. What Mr. Dudson's got for us. It's a TikTok clippy. Sure, it's unmuted. Boop.
What's this one, Alfonso?
Oh, that one right there is the slice of life.
Ah.
Get it? With this sword, you can really slice the life.
Yes.
What do you think?
How about
He's so happy about it.
Oh, the mallet? That's the prized Krangle Masher.
Mm-hmm.
That one's known for mashing the heck out of some heads. Yes, sirree.
I needed to mash some Krangles.
Okay. All right. Oh, with a fork.
What about this one against the wall?
Huh? Oh, that's Gordon.
Why is he called Gordon?
Yep, that's Gordon, all right. You want Gordon?
Nothing
Whoa,
special
that was
about
some
Gordon.
Weird energy.
Yeah. So those are the choices. You had Gordon, one more time. Gordon,
What's this one, Alfonso?
Slice of Life, and the Krangle Smasher.
Oh, that one right there is the slice of life.
Look, when I'm watching this, I need to have a similar idle animation
What do you think?
as literally everything else in this game.
How about this one?
Oh, the mallet?
Sad and then weird. Interesting.
That one's known for
Sad and then
mashing the
weird. What a
heck out of some
combo.
heads. Yes, sirree. How
Okay. All right.
Probably a pretty good workout. Just be constantly just
Oh, with a fork.
be
What about
bopping
this one
around.
against the wall?
Huh? Oh, that's Gordon.
That's Gordon.
Gordon?
Yeah.
Yep, that's Gordon, all right. You
That's
want
Gordon, all right. Yeah, it's like that's it. Yep, it's just Gordon. Nothing else. I'm with you, Dudson. There's some curious energy about Gordon that I'm not so sure about. A little bit uncertain about that one. The simplicity makes me concerned. Gordon's what you went with. That's the wild card. You know what Slice of Life is. You know what the Krangle Smasher is, but yeah, you go with the wild card because it's like I do not know what to expect, and I'm excited but fearful. Savage Warriors, white leather pants of the Gambler. I like the Diablo 2 or just Diablo naming conventions there. Thank you for that raid, by the way, Dutton. Very, very generous of you. A fellow Daredevil, fellow Daredrop, brand ambassador. So Bluk Bifton so that was the game in that clip at least. Yeah, I've never heard of it before, but yeah, the clip alone has sold me for sure. This thing does have more armor, and it does add arcane damage, and it does not have the health regeneration bonus. It has enough stuff going for it where, yeah, more max health. Just fucking go for it. And the pants look slightly different, ever so slightly, which is good enough for me. Boop. I got a couple new levels while we were at it. Increases the agility a whole bunch, so I'm going to do more endurance. And then we're kind of slowly getting towards this guy. Oh, I thought yeah, available points. There we go. So why can I not click this one? Oh, there's no line there. Oh, I thought there was a line there. Don't I feel so? So the quickest way would probably be to wrap around here and then come this way. So we'll do that then. So yeah, just those two. We'll get this one kind of while we're in this neighborhood, but I want to go for this one because I want more monster damage, more boss damage, to be very specific. Everything else, yeah, we already have item level 4. These, I'll still look. Do you see if there's any? Oh, we have some bow upgrades. Yes, because these are all item level 2. So 19.1, 19.5, 19, and 17. All right, so we'll do this one. Boop. It claims this one is better, but it's fine. I think I like the numbers that I'm seeing with the other one instead. Spears, nothing there. Mauls. Oh, there is one maul. Brilliant Warriors Maul of the Enduring. 19.6 versus... Yeah, so I think that's one level higher. One item level higher. Okay, good enough. So we'll go ahead and throw everything else into the wood chipper. Get their tasty basic resources. Delicious resources. Choose your own adventure. Some what? Yeah, I could just kind of tell like the sense of humor in that sequence alone was nice and weird and goofy. Yeah, more hammerier than the previous one. Speaking of which, we'll do some hammers. We'll hammer it up. So I need to make sure not to get killed this time. I'm going to employ the questionable strategy of don't die this time, Alex, you doofus. Big old dingus. So I need to get some essence built up. Got to get some of that momentum going. And man, look how fast that combo attack is. It's so fast. It's weird to see a fella that has a big hammer move that quickly. Man he do be schmoovin'. He do be schmoovin' though. That wolf statue. Give me the random assorted books left out in the exposed to the elements. There we go. Yeah, give me that health leech. That's probably something I need to like really emphasize. Is getting more health steal, more of that kind of thing built up. This will take 45 to unlock, I think, as we determined last time. Once again, I just don't know if I'm sold on the totems. Don't know if I love them, you know? I just don't know if they're my favoritist. As they're just kind of unreliable. Like there's really no control over which direction they're going to be facing at any given time. Although, come to think of it, I think the totems are coming from this guy, so there's really nothing I need to switch out for them. But when there's an opportunity to try something different, I think I will indeed go for that one. Also, I was talking about this last time. I'm gonna go ahead and switch these out for a little bit, just to see just to see how the spinning blades proc, since we have a melee focus right now. I'm thinking it might be a little bit nicer, honestly, for like the melee builds, that kind of thing. Because the damage, the numbers speak for themselves, man. Oh, thank you, C Dutson. Thank you for the raid. And I know it is getting kind of late, but I appreciate you popping in and hanging out with us, bud. And for the well-wishing. Despite these skeleton archers trying to stop everyone from having a good time, ruining the fun for everybody. Swoosh, 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 like the swishing. Yeah, when the totems work, when they're facing a direction that is advantageous, you know, when it's actually facing towards a bushel of bad guys, it's great. We got a fancy bow, by the way. That's exciting. But yeah, when they're just kind of facing a random direction, it's like, this is not helping anybody. Get out of here. Now get the fuck out of here. Let it be known, I was not doing anything. I was just running away and letting the chain lightning do its thing, and by letting bad guys die while I was holding a maul, it made me level up my maul skill. Because that's how that works. That makes perfect sense. Grab those. Bloop. I'm looking for more item drops to snag up. And also houses to break just because that's fun. Ouch. Such a literal home wrecker. In the most very aggressively literal definition of the word. I'm also looking for more stations to open, like this couple of barrels here. Ouch, ouch. Like that. Give them crates. Thank you very much. Give me that leech. It might be... Oh, there's a big fella. Causing some explodies. Yeah, whenever you see these guys with health bars, they usually get some kind of cool special ability. We just fucked him completely. Entirely and completely. Gary's mod propeller. Now, Corey, you know a thing or two about doing questionable things in Gary's mod and then being delighted at how effective and or absurd it is. So, yes, I would very much trust your judgment on things that appear to be Gary's mod-esque. You're one of my Gary's mod go-tos. Grab that. Go ahead and crack that open. See there's another health bar guy, and I'm going to unhealth bar him. Health barify him. Ouch. I think there's like an invisible wall. Oh, here we go. Oh, I was stuck on some furniture. Like I've done enough. I think I've done enough here. I'm gonna grab that one purple. Ouch. I'm gonna get that one purple, but I'm gonna avoid by all measures a nurple. If I can avoid the nurple, I absolutely will. Gobsmacked G-Man face. There was a lot of those. There was a lot of those when we played Gary's mod. Haven't played in a long time. Oh my god. There goes there. You saw all the fucking spinny boys. Oh my god, there were so many spinny boys. I forget you can stack the spinny boys. It doesn't last for very long. Same, honestly, same. I know the feeling. But the spinny boys doing some work, baby. Spinny boys are doing some work. All right. So as is so often, my want. Send some parting gifts. Some mild explosions. Just a little bit of an explosion, Stan. Just melt those guys down, and then we're off to the races. Now, I'm pretty sure. Here's what I'm gonna do. Here's what I'm gonna do. We're going to switch. We got some really cool new bows. Item level 12. I'm absolutely gonna be using these bows for this fight. Absolutely. And I'm gonna switch back to this one. Yes, because this one is going to be based on where the attacks land, not based on where I am. Some of these special abilities cause something to spawn based on your location. Great for melee. Others spawn based on where the attack landed. Great for lots of things, but more for ranged. This guy is a spicy boy, and if he hits you, he will with melee, he will knock you into the lava, and he'll make you not sad, and he'll make you cry, and he might make you, you know, question your confidence. He's really not a nice fella. We're doing good damage to him, and we have a pretty overpowered weapon. Normally, knocking you out of the arena wouldn't be an issue, but in this particular case, he does. The lava is. Oh wow, big damage there. The lava really sucks. The lava sucks more butts than I care to count. So, but it wasn't too bad though. It wasn't too bad. We had good dammy dams on that one. Got a Goblet of Fire without any hesitation. There was no like other options. There's just the one Goblet of Fire. Got a new recipe, and then I guess I'll turn everything else in. Everything else in, and we're off to the races. Not so bad. Back to the home fort, and the fort is going to get a pretty significant upgrade. Now the gates are open. So that bow we just got fucking set us on the course to a very confident victory. I'm gonna go ahead and see if we can make those new, what was it, pants, I think? It was a white leather helmet. Do I want to bother? My helmet right now is level, oh, it's only level 2. Okay, we probably could make something better. It's not gonna look nearly as cool. I mean, look how cool we look. Our guy looks so cool. We look like a Skyrim boss. But, this is level 4, and the looks can only take us so far. Armor 30, it's almost twice the armor. It offers, believe it or not, more damage. It does not offer strength. It does not offer agility. There's a lot of things that we lose. But it might be the proper call here. We got Doo-Doo Dad in the house. He says, gang gang. Good to see you, Doo-Doo Dad. And yes, as you know, when people cheer bits at me or gift things to me on TikTok, I will you know, I'll say phrases in a very NPC-like fashion, and I'll stick my tongue out, and I'll be very sexy. And yeah, I hope it catches on. I hope this very unique thing that I and I alone thought of really catches on. And yeah, you know, I'll really sex it up. I'll really make sure that that people are into it. Also, the Fire Mardoth, it's like, it's really not any better. I mean, it's slightly better, but it's fire damage instead of arcane. I don't know if I really do anything that does fire damage right now. I think arcane is more what we're doing. Although I did just get a Goblet of Fire. Shoutouts to Harry Potter, of course. But Burning Shield, I mean, that doesn't really compare to to this blade thingy, or to this blade thingy. He's buffed to damage. Oh, that's actually kind of cool. All right, so I just noticed that detail. Each enemy hit with Burning Shield will grant an increased buff to damage and armor. So that is pretty cool. That's a pretty good chance to proc. Pretty good chance to proc. But I don't know, man. I mean, the Starblade's damage is so nice, and that's a pretty good chance to proc too. And of course, that's really good for you know, for a bow and arrow. And I think we're pretty much going to be spec'd into bow and arrow from here on out. That damage, we just cannot compete with anything, honestly. So until we get something better, damage-wise, like weapon-wise, that can stand up to this, I think I'll hang on to this because it's pretty cool. But yeah, we're going to be less inclined to worry about things near us, the player, and more inclined to worry about things near what we're attacking. So yeah, so I'll hang on to all these, but I think we'll stick with what we have. I would love a new trinket though. Would love a new trinket at some point, but for now, stick with that guy. Look how large the workstations are compared to us. I feel so small. Such a small lad. What's this, by the way? Is this a thing? Fellowships. Okay, so we get to look at the top dogs. Pretty cool. Travel to another place. Interesting. What that entails. We got Silver in the house, by the way. Good to see you, bud. You're doing well. So we get to... Oh, that's kind of nice. We can, like, see our DPS. Of course, it spawns other things. It's kind of neat. It's very... Camera's being a little bit funny here. Can I go up? There's no jump. I guess it's just there for show. Oh, you can break it though. Okay, I'll just break the, no, I'll just break the windmill. It's fine. It's fine. Craft items. Oh man, we get lots of cool stuff here, but we need the big stuff. So bones and flawless residue diamonds. I don't know what that is, but I don't think I have any of those. So what are the, yeah, fire shard, yeah, flawless residue diamonds. Barbarian fragments. Alligators, that you say. Lightning scraps. Fortune fragments. Flawless, okay, there we go. Quality is exceptional. You don't say. Yeah, all right, so these are things we have no hope for anytime soon. So I'm not gonna get my hopes up. I do enjoy breaking walls with a single shot. It's pretty cool. Seems like the kind of thing that's maybe not advised to just break the entirety of our base. Can I break this thing too? Okay, so some things are indestructible. And there's our mounts. And I killed the chickens. Yes. You get experience for killing the chickens. Let's see, that seems a little weird, but we can level our archery skill. There we go. So don't worry, I saved everyone from the terrifying chickens. Now these have no health bar, therefore they cannot be killed. It's not like Cuckoos from Legend of Zelda. They don't, there's no justice. Alright, so let's take a look at what else we have. I do get to level. That, and then a little bit more progress into this guy. So yeah, we said we were going to kind of wrap around. Or life and armor. Very good. Very useful. Yeah, if you could just like fucking murder NPCs. I mean, this guy does have a health bar. He does have a health bar, but mercifully I cannot kill him. That is probably for the best. That is probably for the best. Let's do a quick looky-loo to see if there's any new items, weapons even, that can hold a candle to what we have right now. But, I mean, bow and arrow-wise, we have something that's level 12. Whereas everything else, the highest we have is level 4. So it's really no comparison. I'll at least look to see if there's anything on the individual kind of case-by-case basis that can hold a candle. But I think the answer is going to be a pretty confident no. Pretty confident no. Now, I'm wondering if I should compare this with our current bow and arrow. I think the answer is like, again, it's item level 8. The damage is like almost less than half. Yeah. I mean, it's cool. This is a fine weapon, but we just have better. Also, we got other pants. Oh, right. I was talking about the fire damage thing. Nah, I'm going to stick with what we have. Gonna probably just wood chipper that one. Yep. So lots to disenchant. Wrong button. Bloop. And then this one, and then this one, and then this one. Gonna keep this, gonna keep all these for that matter. Like, that's like a fancy version. What would I call this genre? The game it's closest to, or the series it's closest to, is probably what people refer to as Muso games. The Dynasty Warriors games. Dynasty Warriors and Hyrule Warriors and Gundam Warriors. The blank Warriors games, but most people know of Dynasty Warriors. So I would say it's closest to being a Muso-like, or I think it's called Muso because I think either the studio or one of the people that first was involved in making Dynasty Warriors, I think the person or company's name was Muso, or had Muso in it. So that's probably what it's closest to. So yeah, like if there was a name for that, a Horde Battler, Horde Destroyer. I mean, I guess you could say there's a Survivor-like aspect to it too. You know, like Vampire Survivors, there's a Survivor-like aspect, you could probably say. Also, I'm curious what this warp thing does. I'm curious what that's going to entail. So, yeah, it's like a Dynasty Warriors Survivors Serious Sam. And a Fellowship. Oh, okay. Do you join a Fellowship? It does not say. Okay. I guess that's probably a thing that happens when you're higher level. We got Wu in the house. What's up, bud? Good to see you, Mr. Wu. By the way, can this guy update anything? This one takes 3-5. Oof. Gonna take a minute. The others will take a while. That's the only one that is able to be updated right now. Upgraded, that is, but I need more juice. I need more juice. It's good to see you, by the way, Wu. Hope you're doing well on this fine-ass Monday. Which is to say, as fine and assy of a Monday as it could be, as is possible. The fact that we just one-shot a couple of those guys is pretty nuts. Kind of nutty. So yeah, we might be a little bit overpowered for the first couple of encounters, because we have an item that's, or a weapon even, that is way, way high level relative to everything else we found. Armor-wise, we of course are exactly where we need to be. But yeah, the game gave us something that was like 10 levels higher than it should have. Which I'm not going to complain about, you know, it's not the end of the world. But it's not like a guaranteed, you know, win button, because we still have to survive and not get killed ourselves. I'm not sure what that is. It's probably a thing that the bad guys are doing. Yeah, I see. It's the little hooved fellas. Little hooved fellas are giggling maniacally. As maniacally as one could giggle, that is. Look at this guy, Forrest Drake. How goes the day? We're doing well. We're doing well. Very rainy day here in the Midwest, and I was saying earlier how, like, I'm drinking Gatorade because I've got a bit of a headache, and I never get headaches, but on the rare occasion I do, it's usually days like this where it's kind of gray and rainy after a long time of not having gray, rainy things. But we're doing okay, though. Felt good enough to stream, and I'm feeling fine right now, honestly, so we Gucci. Speaking of the name Drake... Speaking of the name Drake, by the way, it makes me think not of the rapper, but of the child star from Nickelodeon. Grace and I, like a lot of people, have recently finished watching the... Oh, I'll take this, yeah. Recently finished watching that documentary, the Quiet on Set documentary, about some of the struggles that the child stars from Nickelodeon went through back in the late 90s, early 2000s. Pretty fucked up shit. It's a very well done documentary, but oof, it is not great if you want to increase your faith in humanity. It's one of those where you watch it and you're like, ooh, well, this makes me feel not great. It is well done though. It is well done, so you know, give credit where credit is due. But I'll also say there's many aspects that are not for the faint of heart. But as somebody who was there for like the first kind of generation of Nickelodeon, a lot of that shit was, you know, really, really familiar. A lot of the shows and names were familiar. Not so much the stuff in the later sections where you know, stuff like iCarly and Zoe 101. Like I never really watched those. Like that was kind of after, that was like the next generation. So I was kind of out of the target demographic by that point. But yeah, for a good part of my childhood, all that, Kenan and Kel, Amanda Show. Love that shit, man. Loved it. I don't know. It's weird to have this conversation while there's this maniacal laughter happening in the background relative to the subject matter. But yeah, it's very well done documentary. But yeah, it does not paint a lot of the, you know, head honchos and producers that ran the show there.
My minion.
Did not paint them in a very positive light. Dan Schneider, of course, is the name that, you know, kind of persona non grata. It's kind of a open secret and has been for a long time that he's, you know, a big fucking creep. But, ooh, man, was eye-opening to say the least. Well, maybe not eye-opening because again, we'd kind of known about it for a while, but still, having a lot of it spelled out was the right thing to do. And this guy got fucking shredded. The last couple bosses have been nothing, because again, we got a really, really sick-ass weapon that is just carrying our asses. Jewelry recipe. There's jewelry. Cool. There's rings now. Must be already acquired. I can't make more. Another goblet opportunity. Called a gobleter Gobbler Tunity. Electric Dragons. Surrounded with electric dragons. The numbers are not very exciting. The chance to spawn and the damage is pretty pitiful. And again, it's around you. Blood dragons emerge from their core. Okay, I like that. On hit to spawn lava drops that explode. Blood dragons emerge from their corpse. That sounds kind of sick. Sounds kind of sick. So, I mean, the Goblet of Lightning has been so good, though. This one's just of arcane, and we don't have quite as many arcane things. This one is slightly more likely to pop. So, I think that's the thing. It has to be on when an enemy dies versus when you cause damage. So I'm gonna stick with this one for now. Stick with that. What else can I snag? Anything I can snag? You ever just snag? You ever you're hanging out with the homies, you give them the look. Like, hey bro, you want to snag? And they go, oh, I thought you'd never ask. And then it leads to a nice romantic night of snagging. You ever just, ever just have that? Just me? No, just me? All right, that's fine. Anyway, moving on. Oh, here we go. I think I forgot to grab this. Oh, no, I did grab it. Okay. The station disappeared. Go ahead and exchange. Get fancier health potions now. I'm gonna kind of shift basically everything to the right. Go. Fancy, regular fancy health potions. We also got way more of the. Is that an apple or is it a? It's like yarn. Oh, I see. It's like yeah, time threads. I get it now. I thought it was an apple, but now that I'm looking closer, it's like, yeah. Why is it called threads? Now I understand. It's probably meant to look apple-esque. Regeneration potion. Oh, that's nice. That's really nice. Yeah, instant 50. Yeah. That's, and it's overtime. Damn, son. Yeah, so I think what I'll do is I'll say potions you have been replaced wholesale with the regulars, but also these fancy boys. Like the fancy boys. All right, let's get the fuck out of here. All right, so no new stations just yet, at least. We got 2 new recipes. Can I make the jewelry? I cannot make the jewelry, but I can make the boots. What is the current boot situation? We only have level 2 boots. Probably make something fancier. And I made something pretty good, I think. Level 4 foot. So endurance, health regeneration, things are nice. Fiery totem, we don't give a shit about. Armor is twice as good. Dexterity goes up, luck goes up. Yeah, that's lightning damage. I like that. Good enough for me. It's weird because it says it's a better choice, but again, it's not quite as high level. And this is better protection, better armor, that kind of thing. Never used potion silver in it. Yeah, I mean, ideally, I shouldn't need to. If I do my job right, I shouldn't need to use potions. But, it's only a matter of time. Each time, it's only a matter of time. I can't build these yet, by the way. Bear pelts. Got no bears. No bears yet. Only a matter of time, though, before that comes up. We've already done dexterity. We could do dexterity again. I could do just general damage and max health. Damage and max health. That's pretty good. Sounds pretty good. Just would die instantly if you got hit. Can I ask what level you got to, though, Silverin? Because that was Rupture 11, I think. Yeah, so that was Rupture 11. We're on Rupture 12 right now. I'm in baby mode. I'm in baby mode right now relative to the top dogs. And I'm guessing there's no way yet to build jewelry. There's probably a jewelry building station that I do not yet have. That's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for jewelry construction desk. Don't think we have that right now. And what was this one again? This one is... Yeah. Oh, wait. Crafting? Nope, don't say it. Thinking maybe, general crafting. So when you get when you cross this threshold, the music stops. Watching how that works out. Yes, now we're one-shotting chickens. Common. Oh, I thought it was chili chicken. It's chi or chai chicken. Chicken. Yeah, you got to level fit. Exactly. I'm still in rupture level 11 and 12 like a chump. Like a chump-ass chump. So jewelry's probably not going to be for a bit. Let's kind of poke around here. So I'm going to not use the greaves, even though they're purple and very alluring. I'll hold off. One-handed weapons. There's their level 5. This is level 3. Deceitful Cracker. Okay, you know, I make a lot of jokes. That was my hip-hop. My underground rap battle hip-hop name. You know, ignore all the other ones that I've claimed was my rap battle name. That's my real rap battle name from college. Now you know, Deceitful Cracker. That's me. Or that was me. I'm not him anymore. Those days are behind me, but I was you could say I was a firecracker in those days. Actually, level 3. See, the image looks like it should be better. And yet the numbers don't lie. The numbers, much like my hips, they don't lie. That's a good axe. Lightning Axe of the Executioner. Damage is 21.7. Damage is 24 though. Yeah, see, it's not, but it's got lightning things though. And two-handed critical damage. Yeah, you know what? I think I'll kind of break the cardinal rule. Although the reality is I'm going to be using the bow and arrow pretty much exclusively until I find something better. So, same with the spears. You would think the spears would be better. Exalted. Oh, but they're less. It's less of a level. Lower level. Pitiful. Hit-E-full. Let's do more damage. Although I wonder if that damage translates to bow and arrow. Armor and damage. I mean, I guess you use armor to or like strength to pull the bowstring back, but still a little silly. Pop these. Pop that one. Can I pop the potions? I can. Oddly enough, should I though? Can I split the stack? Nah, fuck it. Let's full commit. I'm down. Okay, you cannot dispense the potions. That's fine. That's fine. So bow and arrow still. It's got that cool kind of visual aspect of the bow. I like that. Also like how our helmet has like a hood that is raised up. Spear is a relatively new addition. I want to say the spear was available back in January at least, because I think we were playing with spears when we played this game with the previous season. Astral barrier. Yeah, I will. It would take a little bit. Actually, hold on. Yeah, I might as well just take this approach. I want to get this one too. But obviously the Monster Hunter one. Although I guess I don't need to worry too much about the Monster Hunter one immediately because our damage is so absurdly stupid. Stupidly stupid, even. But yeah, I think spears were at least present in January. But I know this game has been playable for quite a while. I think the first versions of the game first kind of hit Steam as in early access at least. Sometime last year, I'm pretty sure. Atomized your character? Oh, I know what you mean. Yeah, they reset everything. Yeah, they reset mine too. Well, I guess they do that with everybody. At the new every season starts, the start of every season, they clear everything out. And I guess that's because I think the devs even said like they're changing so much about the game on a constant basis. Every new season is like it pretty much is a new meta, it's a new game in some ways at least. So I think that's their kind of justification. It's like we're changing so much, it's just not worth trying to keep the same characters held over. In fact, I remember them saying that like they're unable even to provide patch notes, which I thought was a little odd. Yeah, they said no patch notes just because like they're just doing so much, and it's a two-person team, obviously. One thing if it's like, you know, a big team or even a smallish team, but 2 people is nothing. Two brothers. So just how it goes, I guess. It would be nice to be able to have detailed patch notes. That's something that a lot of us are just kind of used to. Kind of take for granted. I know I do. It's like little glowy things, though. Sort of. Yeah, ancient thingamajiggies. I like those thingamajiggies. I like those. Is there anything else I can snag? I'd like to get these little veins of ores and such. Although we haven't needed it in a while. I tell myself it's still nice, but we haven't needed that kind of stuff in a minute. Also, I'm just kind of steamrolling right now because, again, we have such a high-powered weapon relative to what we should have. The game gave it to us fair and square, so I ain't complaining, honestly. I ain't complaining one teensy bit. Also, I keep seeing these little green glowy areas off to the side. It makes me wonder if that's where a really cool item could drop. Chance for a really cool item to drop. Traditional RPG. Oh, you mean like when the game first launched, it was more traditional? Because yeah, now it is kind of an amalgamation of lots of really niche genres. Good luck figuring out patch notes. Well, I mean, it'd be nice if they could provide them to us, but yeah, it's I guess if it's up to the community to figure it out themselves, good luck. Good luck with that, because yeah, that's a lot. Alright, so now we can go for the big baddie, if we so chose. Runic Maul, I'll take it. She runin on my ick until I maul. Did I do it right? You heal if you step. You do. You get energy and health back. And although I try not to step in them because I try to wait until I need them. But you know, we got a really good bow and arrow build and we're sitting real pretty right now, so I haven't needed to go on them in a minute. Horse Drake. Not familiar with that hip-hop personality. So those things, I was gonna say they're gonna pop, but I was in the safety zone. Not to be confused with the safety dance. That barrel. I'm looking for any other like special stations that can drop, specifically when you kill the health bar fellas. Special boys. Used to be yellow. Oh yeah, the healing circles. Yeah, the green ones definitely heal. Yeah, they definitely heal and heal stamina. For energy, I guess. They do a little bit of both, but it's more healing of health. It's like half your health bar, basically, and maybe a fourth or a third of your stamina bar. So, still helpful, obviously. But very good. Whenever you hear that jingle, that bam, 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 that means I got a good item drop from killing bad guys. But like I said, no other stations are dropping, so I'll not back into this guy if I can help it. Well, these health bar fellas are off to the boss battle. We're gonna kill the boss probably real quick. Extreme precision. I feel so extremely precise. Give me some knowledge. Some tasty knowledge. We'll fire some parting gifts, and then begin the boss battle station. Atch. Alright, he didn't spawn anything new. Get the hell out of here. And fight Big Man. Zelkorian Int. And again, the damage we're doing is exemplary. Excelsior. Dude. Yeah. The game is being far too generous by giving us such overpowered items earlier. Bunch of fancy crystal fellas. Crystal boys. Giving us that not even one but two over-leveled bows is far too kind. Wilted chest. Alright, so now's an opportunity for a different kind of trinket. Blades will erupt. I like that. I do like blades erupting. Dragons at damage. Atomic fire. On the ground. Okay, so I think the idea there is that it's like it follows like the path we're walking, which is pretty cool. The damage is nice. And the chance to proc is also pretty nice. Maybe we should try it. Because that actually, since we're backpedaling on a lot, that actually might work out fairly well in our favor. Let's try it out. And I might even just get rid of this one just because I didn't really love it. But I don't know. Well, I say that. I might change my mind. I tend to hoard in games like this. I tend to just kind of nest upon my pile of nice things like a dragon. Like a hoarder dragon. What's up, Elgaso? Playing more Dwarven Realms. We started this game for the first time, obviously, back in January, but this is the newer season. We started this late last week, and now we're doing kind of a full stream of it just to try it out. Give it the old college try. I did see we have a new station open up. Do I get to make some jewelry? Yes, we do. Copper ring with, what am I using to make it? 25 Blinky Blonks, Dwarven Runes. Do I have any of the Blinky Blonks? I don't know if I do, but maybe we can craft some Blinkety Blonks. Seems like it'd be in these little areas, you would think. But I don't see nothing. Or maybe it'd be down here somewhere. Look at that, that's red. Oh, that's fancy. Red and fancy and angry. Some more health potions, of course. Put those in the stash. Oh, apparently I have them. Apparently I have Dwarven Runes. Where, though? Metal Flint. Where are the Dwarven Runes? Apparently I have them. Dwarven Stone. Bottom right. I have 54 of them. Oh, these things. Oh, there we go. Thank you, Silverant. Yeah, I forgot these are even down here. Yeah, it's a lot of things, to read, obviously. But thank you, Silverant. Yeah. So nice armor, pretty good damage, good energy regen. I'll take it. We'll take all of it. How's about dexterity is pretty cool. I'm still kind of pulling for health steal. I'm still pulling for health steal. I feel like that could really butter our biscuits, as it were. The metaphorical biscuits in this case, of course. The biscuits that we're buttering are more, in a romantic sense. Romantic butters of biscuits. So how does this compete with our other cool melee weapon that does 27.9 damage? This one is less damage. Boss damage is nice. It's not great, though. I think I'll just wood chipper it. Can't really compete. Spears, nothing new. Yeah, a couple of new things here. Item level 3. This is also item level 3. Oh, this one's fancy, though. It's purple. Therefore, it's got to be better, right? 22.6. Yeah, it is better, and it's purple. Good enough for me. Good enough for me. Command weapons, nothing new there. Majory Shenanigans. This one's level... Oh, it's one level less. It looks so cool, though. It looks so pretty. Which is 19.7. The numbers, they do not lie. They do not lie. So let's go ahead and... I'm gonna keep... do I love the totems? You know what? I think I'm okay to get rid of the totems. I kind of didn't love them. I didn't love them then, and I don't love them now. Yes. I want to hang on to them because I might get better amulets and rings eventually. But you're right. Yeah, you can up the ante further if you so choose. Of course, I don't have any amulets right now, but rings and jewelry, that kind of thing. I'm gonna hang on to this one because that one could be cool. That one, the numbers are of course really sexually gratifying. I'll keep all the other ones, but I'm gonna go ahead and throw that one into the wood chipper because I'm not really convinced that I love it all that much. I think this one's just gonna perform a lot better just in general. And we get some. Oh, there's the flawless residue thing. Cool. That was probably from wood chippering one of the red items. So now that we have one of those, can I make a really cool something or another? Also, Aleph, what's up, bud? It's me, your old buddy Dwarf Thing. So I could make a Draconian Relic. I could make... Let's see. Alright, so I'm short on Arcavian Crystals. Okay, so I don't have any of these, obviously. I do have fire shards. I have so many fire shards. So I could definitely do that one. I could do a helmet. A helmet. Onion relic. Maybe I should just do the relic. So I think that'd be this thing, right? Oh, maybe not. Maybe the relic could be something unique. Of the Dwarven demigods. Life source. I don't know. Is that what that is? I think that's the relic inventory slot. I was hoping it would say this is a relic. And looking out on the menu, like, yeah, that makes sense. Makes sense. So, I mean, the one I have right now is purple and it's level 2 and it's pretty cool. Oh, that was wrong button. Whereas, what was the other thing? I think it was a helmet, I think. So it's either that or a helmet. Or I wait, or I hold off and get better boots, I guess. The helmet we have right now is fine. Level 4. This is level 2. Maybe we have more to gain with this guy. Let's try it. We got an achievement for doing something. So it popped it right in the inventory slot, and I'm wrong. It occupies this slot. Vigorous Grandmasters, Draconian Relic of the Quick, level 12. Cool, makes all the numbers nicer. Cool, all right, that's good enough for me. So I guess if I wanted to... Why's this thing glowing? Q. For some reason, the Q ability is glowing really faintly. I'm not sure why. Maybe we do, like, really good damage with it now. Hard to say. But anyway. That's all I really needed to deal with. So yeah, all the more reason, if we find a red weapon or item that we don't really care too much about, go ahead and disenchant it, and you will be rewarded handsomely. A pretty cool new item for it. We're a couple of threads short in being able to upgrade the Rupture Station. On to 13. Lucky number 13, baby. Oh, look at us. It's on our back now. It looks like a shield. Oh, and maybe it is a shield. Like if I do one-handed weapons. Oh, no, okay. We just have a weapon that is, or a shield that is on our back. I guess it's like the Dark Souls equivalent where you can have like the stamina regenerating shield on your back. So it's equipped. It's just not, you know, the standard kind, like what you would typically think of having a thing equipped. It's on your back, so you're wearing it, and it's weighing you down, but you don't have it held in your hands. And yes, bow and arrow is, for the time being at least, our main thing. Also, I was hoping it would be like a trail, that little fire thing. It's not quite as cool as I was hoping it would be, but I think it's still better than the totems, because at least it's predictable. The totems were just firing in any which direction. And I think there's an explosion happening. So, like, it's like a landmine, basically. So I think it's worth. Can I break these? Yes, I can. Yeah, sounds like the Curse of the Mummy from Aqua Teen Hunger Force. I get lots of those essences so I can unlock more cool shit for myself and also my face. I didn't see any glowy stations. Oh, never mind. Yeah, it's not a glowy station. That's just a thing that looks pretty. Bow. Oh, I need 60 essence. I will take both of these. A really cool wand and a really cool bow. I'll be shocked if they give me a bow better than this. Shocked, and maybe even a little bit appalled. Item level, yeah, that's what they should have given me. They should have given me an item level 3 bow earlier, not level 12. Like, I don't think we're gonna get to 12 level equipment tonight, or like at all in my time with this game. Like, we would have to play for another several hours, I think, to get to item level 12. The fact they gave that to us so early is awesome, but extremely silly. Guys, what is you doing? Baby girl, what is you doing?
It's my death.
Even though the guy died, he still gets to fire his lasers. Ouch. So, almost got to the point where I can cash in that fella. Cash that in too, might as well. These health bar guys are spawning like they're going out of style. Yeah, dang. That reminds me of the Blizzard skill in Diablo. It's a little bit hard to predict where the individual shots will land, but generally speaking, you fire it into a crowd of baddies, the numbers are going to speak for themselves and are going to be very satisfying. It's gonna do good. Yep. Skill upgrade. Great magnitude.
Proceed to the rupture.
Take that. Can I actually use the rupture now that I just spent a bunch of the juice? Maybe. Maybe. Archery skill, archery skill, archery skill. And we have still plenty of time left. So I don't have to... That was a funny noise. I don't have to be super into rushing necessarily. Bing. There's also the aspect of how when the boss battle comes, it will probably be a fairly quick one. A quickie. A quickie, as it were. There's a glowy thing over there. Oh, wait, no, that's where... Oh, wait, no, that's not where the boss is going to be. This is something else. This gives me gloves. Fancy gloves. I got a couple new homies. They're gonna explode. They're gonna pop, which is convenient because once you pop, you just can't stop. They both popped, and now they're both dead. And then weird splattering noises, like kind of meat slapping noises. Ouch. All right, so I got lots of fun things. Let's not get too carried away here. If I overstay my welcome, I will live, regret it, or maybe I won't live at all. Maybe I'll just die, like a doofus. Man, look how quickly we kill things. The temptation to just stick around forever, just kill things and make my numbers more numbery. Temptation is palpable. It can hardly be unpalped. Some new armor too. I mean, look at that. It's just so easy to just one more thing yourself into oblivion with this game. Just turn around and just see a wall of numbers. I actually didn't get a ton of time essence though. I thought I'd have like several hundred. Of course, I was spending a lot of them anyway. I was spending a lot of them to unlock those little extra stations. Maybe it was adding up more than I thought it was. Takar is his name. He's cast lightning. Too bad for him. He's couldn't like do shit about it. Maybe if I would have stayed in that little circle, it would have hurt a little bit more. But I didn't, and thus it didn't. Goblet of fire. That wilted gloves. All right, moving on up, baby. And turn those in. Back to the hard stuff. And by the hard stuff, I mean water. Did I get anything cool there? I got several red things, which is kind of surprising. Also, they claim that this item... Oh, look at that. It's also level 11. Flawless Pain Veil. It's all spiky, which is cool. The armor is a little better, which is nice. More strength is good. It does not offer a damage bonus, but it does a bunch of other things. Critical damage is good. Fire damage is good. Wisdom, dexterity, luck, critical chance. They're, you know, in a lot of ways pretty similar. Pretty samesies, even. So, yeah, we got 4 potions that time. Arcane, it's basically arcane damage versus fire damage. I don't think we really have much for arcane damage right now, but we definitely have fire. So, you know what? Fuck it. Bam. We look even more spiky and nightmarish, which is good. Our guy looks more and more like a villain. Maybe we are not the heroes of the story we thought we were. Maybe we're slowly turning into villains. This is item rank 4. Armor is better, like no question. Max health is better. We don't get any strength bonus. So again, we lose some bonuses, obviously. But I think it's worth it. Flank. This claims it's better. I think it's because there's a damage increase that this one does not have. Boss damage goes up, which is nice. Item level 3, Flawless Slaughtered Wrecker. I mean, it's cool. It's really cool. But what we have right now is just better. The damage alone, it's just, there's really no comparison. Really not fair. This is a totems thingamajiggy. And when you walk over a fire totem, it explodes. That's kind of dope. Yeah. It's either that... Around you, yeah. You know what? We'll try it once. We'll try it once just to see how it does. And also... I mean, the chance to spawn is high, obviously. Very, very high. The damage is incredible. And the explosion could really be sick. So we'll try that. Quick perusal of one-handed weapons. Still item level 3, so yeah, nothing there. Spears, anything cool here? Nothing for spears. Mauls, got anything on the maul end? All item level 3. Two-handed weapons, any two-handed weapon takers? Nothing? Okay. Wands, we'll have something. Yeah, I was gonna say, we got a really cool wand earlier. Now this one is lower level, or higher level rather. Majory damage. You know what? Yeah, I think that has enough going for it. Well, of course, no. I do need to toss more purple things into the wood chipper. So maybe not. You know, maybe I will hold off. Majory damage is it's a percent. 23.1. Maybe it's enough. I guess I might as well. I might as well grab it. We're wood chippering enough other purple ranked and higher things. So I will go ahead and do the same old state. Oh, I should also craft something. I don't have the bear stuff yet. Hopefully soon. Hopefully soon, but no bear stuff for us yet. It'd be quilted glove. Do I even want to bother though? Are the gloves that we could make, is there even a chance they'll be this high level? The answer is probably no. Also, more damage. Why the hell not? I don't know. I feel like I shouldn't waste the resources. Not that it costs that much, I guess. And it does give us more crafting experience. Yeah, we have plenty of all these things. Yeah, fuck it. It claims it's an upgrade. It can claim that. The armor is worse. There's a slight damage increase that this does not have. Nah, no. This has more health. Nah, no, it's just wood chipper. It's not as good. Alright, them's the breaks. It's just not as good. I could craft another ring. I think the implication is that there's 2 ring slots. So, I guess I might as well. Or maybe I should wait, because I don't have a ton of these things. The next tier of jewelry might be higher. Maybe I should wait. That one and that one. This is going to give me lots of fun, good things. Good, and fun things. Yeah, that's all fun and dandy. We're going to keep that one as well. Alright, give me some goods. Another one of those flawless residue thingies. I like it. I'm saving all these for the time being. Just because the equipment we have is fine. I'm going to save them for when we need to increase things. Also, I'm going to take these with me because this guy can increase our portal thingy. Make it cooler. Bam! Rupture Gateway Station upgraded. I don't know what that does for us. Means we can go... Okay, if we wanted to, we could shoot ahead by 2 levels instead of 1. If that was a thing that would pickle my tickle. What else can you upgrade? Anything? You can upgrade this one again for 120. There's nothing else you can upgrade right now, huh? Nothing else you can upgrade. Okay, good to know. Back in mustache. And then let's take a look. You customarily break the windmill, but leave the big fella. So we got a relic last time. I'm still short on these things, but I got a whole bunch of fire shards. So let's go ahead and try this thing. Bam! Dwarven Watch. How does it compare to our level 4? No comparison. It's way better. Way, way better. Yeah. Does not have the health regeneration. Curiously enough, does not have the damage modifier, but has everything else going for it. Oh my god, now our guy, again, looking more and more like a supervillain. Or a Skyrim protagonist with the horned helm thing going on. No complaints here. No complaints, we're looking more and more sinister. Sinister and or Skyrim looking. So many fire shards. We could, I mean, honestly, we could just keep doing that as we find more red items. Red items in particular, because that's what gives us the fancy shiny diamonds. Playing another dark area. Looking forward to these being not so dark and sag. How fast we attack. We so fast. Oh, we just instantly spawned and then killed a bunch of baddies. I leached health from a... Kind of weird. I leached health from a stone I attacked just now. Yes, there's the totems, and if I walk over one, they all pop, which is pretty cool. Pretty dang cool. I'm liking it so far. I like what I'm seeing. Gotta kill a lot more things so I can get more essences. And unlock all the cool stations. There's a weapon here. There's a spear. Don't spear the Reaper. More explosions. Enemies are fairly slow to spawn this time, but I feel like that's about to change. Tree spirits.
It's my destiny.
That was a good little explodey we just did there. I think that slapping noise, it's like the noise of bad guys, dead bodies, flailing or something. It's like some kind of physicsy Gary's Mod sounding noise. I keep trying to remind myself that those are not bad guy. Those are not bad guy little totems. Those are my totems. Those are things that we want to be there. We want to explode. They're friendly totems. As friendly as they could be, I suppose. Kind of curious, actually. What's my archery skill at? 631. The next closest is 286. Realistically speaking, I probably really don't need to worry about these crafting material drops. I can probably just ignore them. But the numbers you see, the numbers go up, and that makes my brain do the big happy. The numbers going up makes my brain do the big happy. Like, look at all that text that happened just now. Can you imagine the dopamine levels my brain is releasing as I see the big numbers do the big happy? That shit's great. Some new magic pants. New magic armor. Jesus, yeah, like the power scaling just feels so bonkers. But it's good bonkers. It's healthy bonkers. So 27 essences. Yeah, I'm just really cashing in everything I'm seeing. I probably don't need to be. Big old pile of fellas. Pretty much lost most of the chain lightning things that I was kind of relying on earlier. Of course, this is more. We have more fire, and what was the other thing we? Oh yeah, well the totems are the fire.
It's my destiny.
We have enough to afford the exit yet? Not yet. Not yet. Although there's no rush. We still got plenty of time. Oh, I thought that was the thing I could break. Or like harvest, that is. Bow and arrow is almost too easy. Like, there's just so little risk. Just casting the AoE and just letting it do its thing. I was thinking by now I would have unlocked a third ability. I was gonna laugh if that was a third ability. It's a passive thingy, but not what I would call an ability. The standard sense. I need 160 essence. So it seems like the costs go up. I get all the goods. All the goody goods. It's not quite as explosive. That's the one thing. The one thing about, like, the melee abilities, you can just, like, charge in with a really sweet AoE ability, and you watch the bad guys just fly off in the distance, as opposed to they just kind of fall over when they're getting shot by arrows. So it's not quite as explosively silly. That's okay. They don't have to be. It doesn't always have to be silly. So we've unlocked the exit. If we so choose to take it. See this one elemental fella. No longer a problem.
Glory to the brave.
Go ahead and spend that, and kind of back up into the exit zone. Now, do they do fire on their own, or do they have to explode? Oh, they walk over them, they explode. Okay. Okay, good enough for me. We have Big Man, Mob Brock. He's on fire. He's got like a little steamy fella. Got a little moving AoE thing, but doesn't matter. He's out of here. You have to buy arrows? Mercifully not. Oh, thank goodness. Maybe that was like a balancing act that they were doing. Bear sculptures, by the way. Maybe that was an intentional balancing act that they were doing previously. Because yeah, previously you had to buy or craft your own arrows, and that was like a thing you had to track. Maybe they recognized bow and arrows kind of busted, and that was the way to like put a bit of a speed bump on the whole bow and arrow thing. But yeah, no, there's no such limitation now. You can, there's just a presumed infinite number of arrows. Damage in nearby enemies. This is always a banger. Around you and damaging enemy. Yeah, we're seeing some predictable repeats. Yeah, I mean, I love this. Love that. I love that for us. Because, yeah, that was... Actually, we had... atomic fire charge, yeah. This is slightly less likely to appear, but it does a little bit more damage. And that's, of course, fire damage. This is lightning. We'll try that for a bit. I think I'll probably end up liking it quite a bit. And, of course, we could do Goblet of Lightning, so we're just having a lot of the blades come up. But the fire, I mean, this does such good damage. I don't know. I'm really digging the Goblet of Fire, so I think we'll keep with that. So now we have both. We have both approaches, basically. I'll take that. I guess this is a thing. Oh, it's a thing to be destroyed. Anything else on the outskirts? Nope. Oh, I was gonna say, why did I just get experience? Because I picked up I picked up a daisy. Picked up some blue petunias. And they gave me experience. Imagine leveling up by picking up flowers. So we got some bear stuff. I wonder if now we can make some fancy bracers. Looks like the answer is yes. Oh, here they are. Interesting how the wolf stuff occupies a part of the inventory, but bear stuff is part of the crafting inventory, which does not take up space on the menu. Odd how that works out. Pain Scarab. Pain. So the hit chance is pretty good. The amount of life stolen and energy. Yeah, so let's do this one. Boop, boop. So I'm guessing this is better. It's 4 instead of 2. Armor is increased. There is no max health, but attack speed goes up, which is nice. Lux down. I mean, yeah, we'll just go over it. It's an incremental increase. It's worth it. It is worth it. We have, in some ways at least, better armor. I mean, the armor itself goes up. Damage goes up too, which is nice. We do not get the increase to strength. Nor do we get the increase to fire damage. You get a really sick arcane damage bonus, which is nice. A lot of really nice things. Is it enough? Attack speed is off the charts. Oh my god. Yeah, I would say let's go for it. Our guy looking more and more badass by the minute. I'm a little bit surprised that this has a like general. The game is saying this is generally better. I mean, the fire damage is really nice. Crit damage is great. Crit chance is really nice too. But I don't know. I think this has more that I like. Way better pants. Again, this game is just systemically feeding me things that are a little bit higher level than I should have, probably. I mean, hey, I'm not allowed to complain. I know better. Pop these over, pop these over. The green arrow. I mean, it's a good summary a lot of the times, but it is just that, a summary, and it does not always tell the full story. So it's good to scrutinize these things a little bit. So, I mean, like, for instance, I'll still kind of go through and look, are there any one-handed weapons that can stand up to scrutiny against our level 5 one-handed weapon? And a quick spot check tells me no, there really is not. And then we do the same for spears. We got a few cool-looking spears, but yeah, rank 1. Oh, we have one that's level 4. This one is also level 4, damage 22.8. This one is a little bit better. Sure, I'll go and switch it out. Sure. But that's the only instance that I can say. Everything else is level 3. And then Mulls is next. A couple fancy looking Mulls, but yeah, rank wise, none of them can compete. Two-handed weapons. Same kind of thing here. Those are one-handed, actually. I don't think we have any two-handed ones anyway. And then wands. We might have a cool new wand or two. We have this thing. This is rank 3. This is also rank 3. 22.4. Yeah, but here's the thing, though. I'm not going to be using wands anytime soon. So I probably should just wood chipper without even considering it, because that allows us to build some other cool shit. One. Yeah. It's pretty not bad, actually. I say we just, yeah, we pump it all in. Got the leatherworking bench. We got that guy. There was another thingy I learned moments earlier. A new helmet. I'm not gonna bother. We just got like a level 12 helmet. There's just no way. Ain't no way. Pop that in. Guys. Armor stone. A Dwarven demigod's fossil, which I think is this. Yeah, that's the fossil. That's the thing. I could get a better fossil at some point, so it's probably not worth hanging. It's probably worth hanging on to the crystals. It's because who knows? Who knows what the future might hold? Go ahead and pop that and that. Don't trust the arrows. Don't listen to their lies. This one's pretty good. I'll hang on to it for now. Is there anything that there's just no way I would ever fuck with again? Blood dragons emerge. That one's okay. Static chain lightning, whereas this is okay. I think I might wood chipper that one. Blades, the wolves, yeah, more stuff. I think the rest of those I'll hang on to. We got, did I see that right? 8? Wow, that's a whole bunch. So now if I wanted to, I could go semi-ham. Although I still don't have enough of these puppies. But I could do a bunch more helmet attempts or relic attempts if I so chose. We don't have a ton of bones. Maybe I shouldn't go crazy on those, but the fire shards, I mean, there's nothing stopping me. I got 8 of these puppies. Oh my god. Oh my god. I still don't have any of these things and not a ton of these. I'll craft 1. Do a little side by side. It's not as good. It's not as good. That's okay. Give us some valuable crafting experience. I tell myself that is, worth it. And I get... Oh, well, that's the thing, though. You at least get some of these nice things. Not a ton of them, and I think it said I needed 500 of some of these things. Yeah, 500 of some of these things. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. So maybe that's like what you're expected to do, is to just kind of grind those things out. Bit much. Just a bit much. Otherwise, no, we're good. Unless anything new to upgrade here, nothing yet. Holding off on using the Scholar's Desk just because I don't want to launch ahead in levels if I don't absolutely need to. Flank. Another dark level. I guess this like chapter has a lot of dark levels. Break those things just because I might as well. While we have like a moment to ourselves. Is this a giant ass axe? A giant ass axe? Now we got the totems and the spiky boys. Getting them health leeches. It's not much. Not much for health leeches. Oh, we're gonna get some crocodile stuff now. We saw that earlier. Crocodile bones and crocodile paws. Can't open that yet. Need a little bit more juice. A cool one-handed weapon. Some kind of sickle. Some kind of sick-ass sickle. And you know what? No, I'm going to charge up. I'm going to kind of wait around until I get the juice for that sickle, because that might be nice to unlock that fairly soon. Is that enough? Not quite. We need 60, I think. Forced Imp. Couldn't quite reach us. It is indeed a one-handed thingy. That's neat, but it's only level 4. Well, I don't have... I'm a little bit short to unlock that one. It's gonna be a resource drop anyway. 18. Yeah, so that's a nice thing. If I get enough of those leeches, it'll negate the need for... Maybe not negate, but lessen the need for health potions. I don't know, I'm just kind of turning my brain off to a lot of the like notifications otherwise in game, like, you know, the maniacal laughter, that kind of thing. Normally I'd be a little nervous, but we're just kind of overpowered right now. Like I'm really not fearful of anything. That will eventually change. It would change if I were to keep playing this game. I don't know if I'm going to play this much beyond tonight. I could see myself maybe playing a little bit off stream. Well, I rarely play games off stream, let's be honest. This worked well as like kind of a nice one-off. Especially if I can get to Rupture 20, that'd be really nice. We played it a little bit the other night as like a way to just kind of fill some time. But doing like one dedicated stream for this game every once in a while seems like about as much as I'd want to do with it.
Proceed to the Rupture.
Because yeah, eventually we'll get to rank 50. And that's where shit gets really bonkers. Like what Silverin was saying. Well, Silverin was saying like that's the point where they started to struggle. Because it was, you know, the game really ups the ante at around 40, around 50. That's when shit gets tough. So, you know, I need to savor the fact that we're able to just raffle stomp everything right now, because it will not stay that way. Suffer no delusions. It's big money. We got Alias in the house. What's up, Alias? Alias, this might be the kind of game you might enjoy. This is, I know you've been doing a lot of auto battlers lately. This is not an auto battler, but it is sort of a survivor-like. Kind of, sort of. It's a survivor-like / Muso game. Muso, which is to say, like, Dynasty Warriors. So it's got, like, it's like a Vampire Survivors, Dynasty Warriors. What was the other one we said? Serious Sam, I think. Serious Sam with, like, the level of bad guys. It's pretty out there. And the meta is changing very frequently because the game is very much in early access. But I'm liking it a lot so far. It's pretty cool. And also, it's a lot of numbers. It's a lot of numbers go burr. A lot of the brain getting the happy juice. From like, oh wow, that thing I just got synergizes with this other thing I have. And that makes this number go boom, and that makes this other number go boom. It's pretty cool. It's an ARPG. Yeah, we were talking earlier, like, what's the genre? I would say ARPG is probably the best succinct way to put it. What's this? Oh, that was the guy's corpse. Alias, I was lurking a whole bunch for your stream earlier, since I know you were doing some Noita, but also that auto battler did look pretty cool. Did peep the YouTube uploads recently, which has been fun. Grab this. It's not really been giving us a lot of choices. It's just been giving us goblets of fire, which is fine, but I like the choice. like the choices. That's what's been funsies. Like getting to choose my upgrades. It was a good one. Yeah, no, I had it up in the background for a whole bunch and went AFK for a good chunk of the night. I have 120 of those things. A good chunk of the stream, that is. But and I was enjoying what I was seeing. Do I make some quilted pants? Do I bother? My pants are way better. My pants are way better, so I don't think I'm gonna bother. Yeah, Katamon, that's the one. The devs came in, yeah. Oh, there's a new update today. Oh shit, I didn't realize there was a new update. That's nice to see. See if there's any new recipes that I've not noticed, but no, there are not. Excuse me. Probably more max health, wouldn't hurt. Also, I can do one of these things, as I have 5 little Jimmy boys. So I could reroll. I wanted to. Wisdom, dexterity, damage, and strength. Damage and strength does sound kind of neat. Sounds kind of neat. What does wisdom do? And yeah, I was gonna say I can look in the inventory. It's not gonna mess anything up. Wisdom, oh, is experience gain. I don't know if I care that much about like leveling up super fast. Let's go with this one. Pop some of these puppies into the stash. The red ones, so we don't have a lot of those. Just damage. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. A beam of fire. That's pretty cool. Multiple beams of fire. That's pretty dope. It's hard to make the... Yeah, YouTube's a fucking enigma, honestly. YouTube is a tough one. YouTube is one of those things where I haven't really done main channel content in a while. I do shorts every once in a while, but I don't do main channel content all that often on YouTube. And I have an archives channel that I just fart stuff onto on a daily basis. Every once in a blue moon, one of those videos blows up. And by blows up, I mean gets like a couple thousand views. And 90% of the time, they get like 4 views. So, like, it's the thing where if I had a vested interest, where like, you know, if that was a significant portion of my income, then I would probably scrutinize it a lot more. But as it is right now, no, I put very little thought into YouTube right now just because I have so little to gain, and it's such a trying to wrangle the algorithm, trying to wrangle what is clickable, what does well. It's just not worth it for me personally, just because I only have so much time to dedicate to these things. But if I had the time to sit down and grind it out, I would like to try to do so. I think that'd be something that would be interesting, at least. Oh, we're one short to getting this one. I want this one so I can fucking murder some bosses, like a boss. Like an anti-boss, that is. Also, I like how when you do the clicks, when you unlock things, it buffers up a bunch of attacks. I don't know why it does it that way. It's so weird. It's so weird. But anyway. Yeah, it's a weird one. I mean, with Twitch content, it's like, oh, I can take the clips, I can take the highlights and just do stuff with it, but yeah, no, I don't envy that kind of situation, at least. Where, like you said, you're trying to make content that is, how do I get people to click? How do I get people to stick around and get that view time up? It's tough. Got a funny meme? Yeah, if it's a short one, yeah. If it's under 1 minute, we can just watch it for free. Xanima, yeah, it's. And I bet if you were to try to make, like, intentionally make more of that style of video, like as a very intentional choice, it'd be hit or miss if that same kind of success could be recreated with, some consistency. See, it's like trying to hit a moving target, obviously. It's very, very frustrating, to put it nicely. This is the better choice. I bet it looks really cool. It's a little sickle. Although he's holding it in a weird way. I thought you would hold the sickle where the point is facing towards your target, not away from the target. I mean, it's probably sharp on both ways, but I would assume the inside of the crescent is sharper, so that's an odd choice. Fuck do I know though, right? I'm not exactly a weapon expert. in video games. They didn't consult me, the developers of this game. They didn't consult me for my input. So, oh, this is a two-handed weapon. Okay, that's cool. Only level 4, but oh, that's only level 3 though. I think I'm more inclined. Actually, no, we don't really have a lot of need for the red fellas. I have a lot of need for the red fellas. It says this one's better. Damage 25 point. Nah, fuck that. This one's better. Two-handed weapon. Although my guy's wielding it. Oh wait, no, he is kind of swinging it with two hands. The animation is too fast. We're so fast. Yeah, this one in particular is more sickle-esque, if you will. No mage weapons catch my eye, and of course we did get that one bow, but the one we have is just a bajillion times better. It's not really even a fair comparison. Oh, and I said, oh, right, yeah, we're not gonna bother. Well, actually, hold on. Maybe I should just still craft it just to keep our craft experience up. We have plenty of all these things, so I'll go ahead and build it, but ain't no way it's gonna be able to compare with our level 12, level 11 pants. Now, they claim that this one's better, and in no way can I possibly see that. I mean, the armor is actually pretty good. It's better than I was expecting. Level 5 versus level 11. The armor on this guy is actually closer than I was expecting. It offers a little bit of damage, but otherwise, no, this guy on the left is the choice. It's the proper choice. So, like we were just saying with Silver Int, the little green up arrow is an approximation, but should be taken with a grain of salt. It's not always an accurate representation. The beam does sound really dope. It does sound really dope, but I bet it's pretty hard to predict, so I'm going to... Maybe I could try it, I don't know. Nah, I can't see myself trying it. This one is so good. And the other one that we have is also very good, so... wood chipper those. Get some nice things out of that one. Should I make another helmet? I've got the fire orbs. So I always got to break the main part of the windmill. So many fire orbs. We're getting close to being able to afford making boots with the Arcavian crystals. Everything else we've got a minute before we'll be able to do so. And we don't have a ton of bones, so I'm less inclined to do the relics, but we have so many fire shards. So many fire shards. Let's craft one of these. And it is 13 instead of 12. Armor is slightly better. No agility. A little bit of damage. I think I'm inclined to stick with that one. So we'll shred the other one. Shred it and dead it. How about that? Gives us more of the stuff and more bones. Cool. Ghost wizards. I'll be curious to see what that entails. I do like me a good ghost wizard. Also, let's go ahead and check out Alias's redemption, or not redemption, just what he has requested. As whenever someone has, especially if a regular person has something real short and sweet. Yeah, well, let's just watch it together. Off to a good start with the title. Super Mario Gets a Boner by MJ, age 19. I hate when that happens. Jesus. Fuck you, Bowser. There we go. That reminds me. Shoutouts to my YouTube watch history, by the way. Nintendo shit. Jon Stewart. Brian David Gilbert. Movie stuff. Video game stuff. SpongeBob. Sponge Dickles. Sure, that's a good one. Hold on. Mario is a tire. We get a well, actually, it's a 30-second ad. But I can skip it in 5 seconds to watch a 4-second long video.
I'm tired.
It wasn't wrong. One more. Let me think about this. Ego Raptor, how to bake a cake. This is not what I was thinking. Blanca Makes Pound Cake is a good video.
Blanca makes pound cake.
Whoa! Would anybody like some pound cake? I'd like some pound cake.
Search my history. I haven't watched this in a minute. Ego Raptor. Is it a Mega Man thing? Mega Man. It's not Sequelitis. It's not. I don't think Awesome Man. Man, I can't remember. I thought it was like how to bake something. How to bake something. Or just fast food? That's not it. Yeah, I haven't watched this. It's very well possible this video is no longer on YouTube. And it involves an erection that leads to space. So that might be my answer. The answer for Alex, why can't you find this video? Mix the fuck out of it. That's like the line. It's not racist. I don't think it's racist, Mario. It's not Oni. It's definitely Ego Raptor. Yeah, you know what? We'll put that on the back burner for now. It's very well possible it's either not on YouTube anymore, and I need to find it elsewhere, or it is on YouTube and I'm just misremembering. But yeah, there's a part. He adds some stuff to it. There's the line where he goes, "Mix the fuck out of it," like he really emphasizes that word. And then at the end of the video is an erection that leads to space. I know there's so many. There are multiple space boners. Yeah, it could be Mario. It could have been Mario. It would not be the first time that Mario's erection has surprised me. It would not be this first time. YouTube search, but yeah, YouTube search is kind of hit or miss sometimes. And yeah, if I would have watched it recently, I would be able to just search my history. But yeah, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it wasn't on YouTube. Maybe it was on Newgrounds or something. Because Ego Raptor famously got a start on Newgrounds. But oh well. Oh welly well. In the meantime, though, friends, go ahead and get back into this. Like I said, I might look that up kind of separately. The good news is, as we're beating levels, we unlock the ability to skip levels. So we could foreseeably just jump to level 20 if we wanted to fulfill the contract, fulfill the requirement of the dare. This level's a little bit blurry, or not blurry, but laggy with the grassy plains. We got some new thingamajigs. Desert Rose. I like that song. I like that Sting song. There's a lot of Sting songs that I like. But yeah, that means there's going to be new recipes that require these nifty things. So the blue fella's not quite so much. The blue boys are taking a backseat. Now for the red friends to take the center stage, apparently. Lots of golems. I'm doing fire damage to these golems, which makes perfect sense. Although I guess lightning damage is only slightly less silly. Or no, actually, no, lightning will make even less sense. You can melt rocks eventually. You can't really lightning stones to death. The red fellas. And that. Oh, I don't have the juice. I need the juice. That means we got a trinket, I think. That's an interesting little effect. Oh, that's one of the new things we got, I think. Yeah, that's one of the new... I can't remember what it was. It was a new thing we unlocked pretty recently, though. Sure. Epic armor. I think that, like, hurts bad guys when we're close to them, when that's proccing. But if I do my job right, I shouldn't be near bad guys ever. That's 60. Give me the goods. It says it's better. I'll believe when I see it. It's a big level. Like, bigger than levels usually are. Give me all these things, because we're probably going to need these for some recipes pretty soon. Pretty soon. The essence buildup is a little bit slower than I was expecting. We're definitely ending some bad guys. We're definitely making some bad guys not alive anymore. Like, I was stuck in the wall for a second there. That's kind of funny. Copper ore. So that's a new kind of ore we're getting. So yeah, there's going to be like a new slate of recipes in our near future, in the not so distant future. Archery skill. I feel so skilled. Right, 86. We're almost able to afford the boss battle gate. Yep, get more of these things. These guys have yet to use anything particularly scary. Got a bunch of cool new weapons just now. That's pretty cool. Some bones. That's good. I can try more of the relics now. Or relic creations, if that would make my brain do the happy juice. Grab that. Or regeneration potions. Yes, please. There was no other stations or anything like that. I mean, we've kind of cleared this level out pretty well. A lot of, I mean, well, as far as like things to loot, there's lots of bad guys, obviously.
Proceed to the rupture statue and face my minion.
Face my minions. That's got to be one of the voices of the developers, by the way. I mean, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe like some things like art and music. Maybe there's some things that are not literally just those two dudes. But for a little voice line like that, I'm like, all right, they probably, that was probably like either them or one of their bros. So it was like, yeah, could you just say this line into a microphone real quick? All right, thanks, fam. That's all I need. So I got some nice things, to play with. I probably don't need to worry about overstaying my welcome just because the boss battle probably won't take too long. Probably. Actually, it'll take even less long if I do this. Bam! Now we have that Monster Hunter skill that I was pining after so deeply. But I see no health bar, fellas. Go ahead and crack this puppy open. Okay, you can see the health bars in the distance. It's like a big old pile of them. So many dudes. Something shiny over there. What's the shiny? Oh, that's like gold. I think it's just gold drops. Yeah. Never mind. It's nothing fancy. I'll kill these last couple health bar guys. And then get the heck out of Dodge. Ouch. Surely I won't live to regret this oh one more thing. It's very easy to get to oh one more thing yourself into insanity with this game, obviously. And I'm trying to be respectful of some pretty serious time gates. There's another health bar guy. Can't let you live, health bar guy. You with health. That is forbidden. That is a big no-no. There we go. Some resources. Good enough for me. Couple parting gifts just for funsies. Here comes big guy. Maybe. I wouldn't call him big guy. He's like slightly larger guy. And he like stops every so often. He's doing something. Oh, he's casting lightning. But he cast it very far away from me. He's dead. There you go. To be honest, I can show you exactly what happened. The game foolishly gave me this. Because right now, bad guys are dropping level 4. Level 4, there's probably level 5 in here, maybe level 3. They gave me this a couple levels ago, and I've just been cruising ever since. The game fucked up, I think. I think it fucked up by giving that to me. It probably shouldn't have. Although, it doing so is great for me, obviously, but yeah, it's one of those things where they probably shouldn't have. I mean, it's not like the game like glitched or anything. It's a balancing thing, I think, at least. It's a question of balance. So I think there was a goof from a balancing perspective, at least. But it goofed very heavily in my favor. And we've gotten some other high-level things. Just a level 12, just a 14. But weapons, though. I mean, you can have all the great armor in the world to help, you know, not take as much damage. But honestly, though, even with, like, an armor like that goes from 50 to 100, if you get swarmed by bad guys, you're still going to get fucked real good. But, yeah, you saw I was able to pretty confidently one-shot a lot of things. We killed that boss real fast. So, yeah, it is very much weighted heavily in my favor. Locking some new stuff, which is nice. So yeah, the game, it's just a little bit unbalanced, but that's okay, because you know what? I'm having fun. I'm having fun. How'd that happen? Well, sometimes you've probably noticed there's those stations that spawn where you spend some essence and you get a pretty high level item. Like we got these boots earlier from one of those. There was one level, and in fact I died the first time I played that level. There was one level where there was one of those stations. They gave me a level 8 bow. Then I died. I had to start the level over again. And then when I hit that same station again, it gave you the level 12 version. So for some reason, the game is just randomly extremely generous when it really shouldn't be. It's, you know, I'm kind of cruising more than I should be right now, but hey, no complaints, right? Can I upgrade this thing? It requires all these things. I think I have all these things. Make it so, number 1. Anything else I can upgrade? Not from what I can tell. Obviously this one, but that's got a ways to go. No other things are circling on me. Glad we got this thing upgraded though, or unlocked rather. Really any of these kind of big fellas are worth going towards. And I was thinking that fire starter might be kind of nice, especially now that we have fire damage. And we got the lightning one earlier. Health, regeneration, all that jazz. Beast mode. Experience gain is nice. Endurance and vitality. Like, these are all good. These are all good. So yeah, I'll probably work towards this one. So I can get into that little fella. That little fella right there. Otherwise, though, we had a few nice things pop up. We have leatherworking. I need tiger stuff. Tiger stuff to get that guy, so I'm going to hold off on that one. We have chainmail boots, although oddly enough, I just got desert greaves. In fact, I cannot. Oh, I have to shred the roses. Okay. And that happens here, I think. I don't have the recipe. Make shredded stuff. To make some copper guts, some copper ingots. Yeah, so... yeah, I don't have the copper ingots, nor do I have the... yeah, so I need the recipe to shred the roses. Huh. I wonder if that's because maybe I need to upgrade my crafting stats then. Okay, so nothing else new then. But I mean, honestly, boots I have right now are level 4. These are level 5. So the armor is intrinsically better. Arcane damage is nice. Although we do have the fiery totem. The arcane damage wouldn't be quite as helpful here. This one does have a general damage bonus. Lightning damage, fire orb. I like that. I like strength. Sure. Let's go for it. Also, it says... it looks like it's metal, but the icon shows boots with the furs. Almost said Bart's with the furs. Like Bert and Ernie. Add those to my stacks. Stacks on stacks on stacks. And my guy, again, either looks like a Blizzard game, like a WoW villain, or like a Skyrim protagonist. Skyrim player character. Do a quick rundown to see if we got anything interesting that can compete with our current slate of stuff. But again, I've just been sticking entirely with bow and arrow because why would I do anything else at this point? Damage is 24.3. You know what? Yeah, let's do this one instead. Bloop. Got a little... oh, it's got a cool kind of glaive. Like kind of a glaive looking weapon. That's pretty neat. Nothing here. Oh wait, that's not true. We got the corrupted arch. You know, I live in St. Louis. We love our arches. We love our parabolas. 4.9. A little bit better. This has some nice things, like the crit damage and crit chance, although it's pretty low. Maul damage generally goes up a little bit more. What does this guy got going for it? Strength is good. Boss damage is good. Yeah, I'll take it. And it looks more like a mallet. It's like a fucking cartoon mallet. That's what that is. You attack so fast. Attack speed so fast. So good. Cool new sword. I'm gonna wood chipper both of these, obviously. Cool wizard staff. Oh, kind of blows my mind. We only have 2 attacks. In the grand scheme of things. Item level 3. This is 4. Yeah, this is the better choice. Bloop. All right, everything else go. Oh, look how big. Oh, that thing's huge looking. This looks dope as fuck. It looks really cool. It looks really cool. But yet, the bow is still just the better one. Oh my god. Like, Amy, you're right. It does look like Amy's hammer. It has a name. I don't know. I don't remember what it's called, but it has a name to it. Amy's fancy hammer, fanciful hammer. Yo, that trinket of lightning. Chance to be imbued with electric wolves. Yeah, yeah. I do like the blades thing, but this is pretty tantalizing. We'll try that. Those numbers, I mean, no, you can't really lie. Can't really ignore those numbers. We'll see how they compare. I'm a little bit worried that it's just gonna be melee wolves, which is not quite as exciting. We'll still try it. Anything else? Disenchanted. We get some nice things. I like nice things. So like breaking buildings with a single click, and then also we have enough of these little fellas. Trying to make a pair of boots. Pair of boots. Let's go and do it. Level 13. That's pretty good. We could do the fire orb thing again, or I could do the bones thing. You know, I kind of want to do the bones thing, or the relic. See how that compares. Although I don't know if it's going to be as good. Can craft 7 of these if I so chose. Yeah. I'm getting a crafting experience, although level 12. We got a ways to go, I think. Yeah. We got a long way to go with crafting. Oh, yes, I know about it. I've not played it though, but yes, I did see it. I think it came out on April Fool's last year. Came out on April Fool's last year and took a lot of us by surprise because I think it's an actual Sega project. I don't think it was like some fan-made shitpost. I think it's like an official shitpost, more or less. Oh my god, the armor. I mean, the armor is just no comparison. Everything else is just kind of okay. To the point where it makes me wonder if I should if I should hold off on this one. But, I mean, you know, we spent so much to get this. We spent so much to get this. Yeah, let's do it. Yeah, but in some ways, this is the better choice. Let's see. Okay, they're both blue. This one's slightly higher level. Armor's actually way higher. I would miss the agility and dexterity. The damage is okay, I guess. Health regen, max health is really good. Critical chance, though. Yeah, nah, I might as well. In some ways, that is the better choice, though. It's, yeah, apparently it's like pretty cool, but yeah, I've chosen to avoid seeing any content about it. Because yeah, I'd like to play it myself eventually and have it be, you know, of course unspoiled, which is usually how these things go. I like the max health this one gives and health regen. Oh, but that's got the strength and dexterity. Yeah, I'm kind of flip-flopping on this one because again, that agility and dexterity is really nice, but like practically double the armor. My god, this one doesn't have as big of bonuses, so I think I'm more inclined to get rid of that one. Yeah, I think I will pop everything else over. Sticking to it. I'm committing. I've been committed to an institution. Yeah, I would love to. I would love to play it myself for sure. And I didn't unlock any new things. New crafting recipes. Do I have to like do this to like get myself a bunch of experience? It's like it'd be nice to be able to unlock the next tier. It'd be nice to unlock the next tier of shredding recipes, but yeah. Did that even allow my crafting to go up at all? No, it did not. So yeah, crafting takes just a long fucking time. That's okay. So we'll do one more regular level and then we'll just jump to level 20. Just jump right on over to level 20. Actually, do I have enough? Oh, I just have one. Onto level 17. And then we'll just jump to level 20 and beat that for tonight. That sounds good, bud. Thanks for hanging out, Alias. Appreciate you popping in. It's nice getting to Getting to hear what kind of fun stuff you're up to. Oh, we can find the crystals just randomly around. It's kind of neat. The random stray crystals. Bone Worm Wasteland. What a name. Good name right there. In fact, I'm gonna have to wrap up fairly soon myself just because it is getting late. Oh, and there it is. It's melee. Yeah, I kind of had a feeling it was gonna be melee. It's a shame rather, because the damage is so satisfying. Like the numbers are just extraordinary. So when they say imbue your attacks, they mean imbue your melee attacks. Makes it not quite as tantalizing. Got some weirdly chill Renaissance fair music right now. Renaissance core. Desolated Dragon Offspring. I thought it said Offspring. Do I get to fight some, like, big boy dragons? Like, some big shit? Big shitters on campus? Oh, there's the shredded stuff. So now we have all that we need to get the next kind of category, the next, like, tier of crafting recipes, which is nice. Well, maybe not the full recipes. We can at least make some things. Can make some things for sure. Whoa, boy. Whoa, okay. It's getting a little silly up in here. Let's thin the herd a little bit. This is getting a little bit nutty. Getting a little bit silly. Just all the shit swarming us right now. It probably looks a little bit more silly than usual just because they're all flying. So you get these, like, the winged animations are a little bit more pronounced. Normally I can just kind of throw myself into the middle and throw caution to the wind. Damage there, very good. 182. We have a whole bunch. Is there anything cool? It's a crate. That's not that cool. I'm looking for, like, that good stuff, like the fancy stations.
Proceed to the rupture.
Some fancy boots. So there's a spotlight over here. I'm glad we have the spotlights to kind of indicate when there's something really neat. I like things that are neat. Bam. That's like the fancy wood, the desert wood. Rage Crusher was an item we just unlocked. So on the bottom right. That was Wesley Crusher's lesser-known stepbrother, Rage Crusher. Very real, according to a thing I just made up. Dwarven stones. A lot of shit happening back there. God damn. God actual damn. Sometimes they just kind of freeze in midair. Man, I didn't even do anything. That just kind of procced on its own. So much of this game just kind of plays itself. When like the big, really fancy abilities all start kind of procking off of each other. Like I didn't have to do shit. They just kind of started happening. The relic thingy, or fossil rather. That's a fossil. I'm gonna get the little health bar fella. Get him out of here. He's out of there. It's getting fairly heated though. Like this is getting pretty spicy. So maybe levels 20 through 30 is where like we kind of get caught back up with where we're supposed to be damage-wise and like challenge level. Because our weapons are still carrying us pretty hardcore. Gotta be some limit to that, obviously. Anything else? Nothing else that has spawned that really tickles my pickle. Let's go ahead and pop this. And we'll leave some parting gifts for these friends. These flying friends, of which there's so many. So many. This guy's getting a little bit close. Close for comfort. Now he's dead for comfort. Got bones. Very good. And we got dragon. I was asking for a big dragon, and I have gotten what I'd requested. Although, again, he really can't hold a candle. Because, again, our stuff is just a little bit OP. Just a little bit. Some more of those fun crystals. Lots of fun stuff here. Yep. More of them. More of the fancy wood. Desolate desert. Chainmail. Very nice. We actually get to choose now. A beam. I don't know if the beam's gonna be all that good because I can't really direct it. Spark jumping from enemies. I like that. Blood dragons emerge from their corpses. That sounds cool too. So that one's on hit. That one's on kill. Do that one. It just leaches health. I guess you don't have to be... Yeah, I guess the idea is for health leech, just it doesn't have to hit a living thing. It's not stealing their health. It's like conjuring health or something. All right. Good, good, good. Away we go. Another keeper fella. Oh, okay. He's going to unlock some recipes for us. Fancy planks. Yes. And then also, I guess that was the only one. Still coming up short on that one. So actually the planks I don't really care about because we have plenty of the wood. We have actually plenty of everything. So now I can both do the recipe that I wanted to do earlier and the one we just unlocked. Fully well knowing that we don't need to craft these things. Loath suit. You ever just wear something that makes you mad for no reason? There we go. Something to make me loathe. Horn scraps. Oh, right. That's the fancy trinkets. Yes, the goblets. Yeah, that makes sense. We're filling up the inventory of at least on this half, like things, like interesting, unique things that we can find. These rows, obviously, it's one row for each tier of this game's kind of progression system. We've already done the first tier because that was the first, basically 15 ruptures. Pretty cool. Was there anything? Yeah, that was it, I think. No new jewelry things. No, I like that ability, by the way. I don't really use it at all when maybe I should consider using it in the heat of the moment, right? When things are scary. Gonna continue with chance to, yeah, increases lifesteal chance. That seems pretty cool. So this armor is not as good. No question. The boots are not as good. Yeah, no, they are not. These boots, though. Oh my god, these boots are made for walking. Oh my god, look at these. The armor is actually not as good. But, whoo, buddy, those stat boosts. Oh my god, if the stat boosts like that, I could just die. It would prevent me from dying, maybe. And the max health, my god. You know what? Yeah, boots. That will do. Visually, they didn't change anything, but number-wise, oh baby. This thing, level 13. Armor is... again, not as good. Not as good armor-wise. Damage bonus, also not as good. Max health is, better. Not much better. Health regeneration is worse. Does crit, so really good crit damage. A little bit better crit chance. Luck is nice, although, what does luck do for me exactly? Crit chance, okay. It feeds crit chance. Stamina is good. Oh, attack speed, though. Oh, my God. All right, attack speed, yeah. You won me with attack speed. There you go. We got there. We got there. Level 4 bow. Yeah, Flawless Corpse Crusher. That's a good name. Very powerful name. That's all I can say about that, but yes, very cool name. Flawless Corpse Crusher. You know, I like my corpse crushing to be exquisite and flawless. I demand perfection when it comes to corpse crushing. Means a lot to me personally. As so does to us all. So yeah, the ferocious wolf thing, yeah, it's not going to be good for this kind of build. Much as I hate to say it. We'll hang on to it just because that is very good. Coming from enemies to enemies. So that actually could be nicer than this one. It's more damage, obviously, this one does. And a slightly better chance to proc. But it's a limited area, whereas this chain lightning thing could spread like wildfire, which would be pretty nice. So I do like the totems. Burning shield. So let's kind of look at the other options here. Summoning blades around you. Blood dragons. I'm wondering if the goblet thing is all that it's cracked up to be. Yeah, I feel like I'm maybe considering going for the Goblet of Lightning here. The chance to proc isn't, obviously is not nearly as generous, and the damage isn't quite as good either. And it's cool that I can cause them to explode. I almost don't want them to make them explode. I'd rather the enemies walk over them and have them explode that way. And of course, this is an instant gratification. I don't have to wait for a bad guy to walk over it. It'll just pop on its own. Or it'll pop once the effect gets chosen, basically. I don't know. Maybe I'm overthinking this. We'll try it. We'll kind of see how it feels. Get a feel for it. Get a taste for it, you know? A flavor. Fever for the flavor. Also, I should, since I still have an overabundance of these flawless residue diamonds. Just still such a weird fucked up name. Flawless residue diamond. You know, kind of morbid sounding, honestly. I guess another helmet, just because I have so many fire sharts. I'm just so happy about that I could just shart myself. Level 13, it is probably not going to be as good. Oh, it is higher level. Armor is a little bit better. Kind of like, you know, what do you care about the most? I mean, stamina and endurance I do like a lot. Luck and agility I care about, and strength and dex. I mean, I like all of them, so now I think that one's destined for the chipper. The chipper of wood. We're pumping a lot of these things over. Let's dump that in. We'll keep that one. It's a really good trinket. It's a really good trinket. Everything else we'll keep. Lots more of the fun stuffs, and of course 2 diamonds to replace the stuff we were pumping in earlier. Man, this is a very fun game, and you know, I was joking earlier how it's so easy to just one more thing. Oh, just one more thing. One more level, one more rupture, one more attempt until it's 3 a.m. You know, it's so easy to just go overboard with it. I'm gonna skip to level 20. Gonna skip to level 20, and then we're going to play this level, and then it's gonna wrap us up for the night, just because it is getting quite late. I'm pretty confident that we'll be able to beat this level without too much trouble. It's because we haven't really struggled with this game since we've gotten this amazing, what's this? Since we've gotten this amazing wand, or not wand, a bow. There's a friend we can free. We should free him. And I was gonna say, can I just delete these entire walls? We can leave the floating walls, that's pretty cool. So some of them are not destructible. Seemingly arbitrarily. Oh, never mind. Maybe that's not like a thing that we add to our inventory. Maybe that's just like, maybe it's just a loot drop. Unless I see those other caged creatures. Caged fellas. Oh my god, the lightning is a lot, that's for sure. The lightning is a lightning. Okay, so it just gives you tiger-related things, which is good because we have a need for tiger-related recipes, reagents, and such. So that's very good. This is very much keying in well to my interests. Oh, I need 50 essence to crack that bad boy open. Also, I never really pay attention to the things that are constantly proccing in the top center part of the screen. The passives that are temporary. But yeah, as you kill more bad guys, you're building up a lot of stacks. Some really nice perks that can really make the difference. That's a noise. What noise am I hearing there? I think what I'm hearing is good. Either that, or it's like a monster is doing some very personal business behind, like in the bathroom or something, and we need to just give him a little bit. He's working through something. No, in essence, is there anything cool? Oh, look at this. We have a very elaborate kind of gate. It's pretty cool. Wonder what kind of boss battle awaits us here, because the level 10 fight was a ouch. Wasn't ouch. It was a boss kind of near a moat of lava, and the bad guy had really bad knockback, like really powerful knockback. And if he knocks you into lava, you're pretty much you are guaranteed auto dead. There's just, it does like thousands of damage. There's just no way you would be able to survive that hit that early in the game. So it makes me wonder like what they're gonna do. Obviously the ante gets upped with every 10 levels, because of course that's usually how these things go. So it makes me wonder like, well, okay, what else awaits? A pretty steady flow of these boys. They're just popping in from who knows where. About to unlock the opening, the boss chamber. Exalted Bane. Got a little workstation here. Some bones. That's a convenient amount, because that's about how much we need to get one of those. I think it was a pair of boots constructed at the crafting station. Hope you guys like that chain lightning ability, or chain lightning sound effect, because we're gonna be hearing that a lot apparently. A whole lot. My goodness. More tiger stuff, please. Tiger trinkets and such.
It's my destiny.
Level 49. Oh man, if we get to level 50, oh baby. If we get to level 50, then I don't know. I hadn't thought that far. Then it'll be a very convenient number divisible by 10. That's pretty cool. You know, as humans, we love things divisible by 10. I think that's really cool. We developed a whole numeric decimal system. It's all about multiples of 10 and divisible by 10. Some of us went weird and we went into 16s with hexadecimal. Some of us went weird and went into 8 with octal, but you know, decimal is clearly where the money's at. That's that good shit. Oh, I thought that was an overly large fella. It was an overly large fella for a second there. Nope, it was a regular fella. He is flying though. That's pretty cool. Now he's dead. Now he is dead. No other like really cool stations. I was hoping for like a fancy weapon station. Might not be on the cards for us. Ouch. I was secretly hoping to get to level 50. We can still do it. Still do it, but again, I don't know how long of a boss battle this is going to be, so methinks I shouldn't overstay my welcome and shouldn't invite too much entropy into what is already a unpredictable situation here. Ouch. These guys, even just their regular attacks will do a chance to stun, it seems. Usually that was reserved for the big fancy boys, but even the mundane boys got that shit. Ouch. Alright, let's go ahead and start making our moves. Actually, we are gonna hit a level though. So once we hit that level, it's over. It's Jover.
It's my destiny.
Level 50. Oh my gosh, we're gaming. All right, we got cool armor. Go ahead and pop this. Oh, I need 2. Oh, I actually just spent a bunch. I just spent a bunch, so now I can't afford it. Oh, this is kind of nice. I can kind of just thread them. Except I need way more. We're have to actually kind of go a little fast with this one, because here I was thinking we had like an overabundance of essence, and now that I see we need about 100 left. Like, oh shit. Ouch, stunned. So we're gonna have to kind of shotgun right to the end and hope we can kill the boss fairly quickly. Pretty sure we will. Pretty sure this boss ain't gonna stand a chance. That means I really can't spend any more. As tempted as I might be, try to get the goods. Ouch. Ouch. Yeah, they just that kind of random. That's not random, but the hit chance, the stun chance rather. It's not insignificant. All right, 160. They're definitely coming in droves. It's just what I need them to do. 175. Ouch. 184. I can probably start moving. 191. Yeah, we need 30 more. Come on, baby. Come on, mama. 208, 209. What was it? 220, I think. Such a tease. We're so close. 17. Oh, come on. Yeah, this pile right here. There we go. 220. We got there. Let's get the fuck out of here. All right, I don't see any lava. I don't see any instant kill lava bullshit. Nox. It must be nighttime for you. It must be bedtime. I know. I was trying to be really clever because I think it's a Greek root, Nox, which is it's like a prefix or a suffix for night or dark, I think. Anyway, he fucking died like a chump. No surprise there. Got his ass beat like a chump, like a dang old dingus. I was expecting like, all right, they're gonna hit us with something wild. It was quite mild. Quite. That's okay though. We got that shit. And again, it's easy for me to talk shit and for me to like, you know, make it seem like I'm like a complete badass when it is clear that I am still being hard carried by this stupidly overpowered wand that we have, or not wand, bow that we have. We have the crystals, not on me right now, but I think I can harken back to my stash. Cool. And I made a cool thing. Neat. All right, but this thing is closing, so we got to get the fuck out of here. Exchange those, might as well. Off we go. That was rank 20 or rupture 20. It looked like it kind of shotgunned us ahead and effectively said that we beat the other levels even though we didn't. And of course we could go back and replay them if we so chose. That's pretty cool. Go and upgrade this thing. Bam. And I'll go and upgrade this thing. Bam. And upgrade this thing too. Bam. No, not quite. Some upgrades there. There's a few things we can craft now. So I can do the copper ingots. I can do the fancy mortar stuff like we saw previously. I can do... Let's see, we did that last time. So I'll make some pants. And then we have tiger stuff, so we can make these. That's fancy. Dead Asylum. That's a good name. And I have... one of these I could go ahead and spend into. Damage and strength would be nice. Critical chance and critical damage is also nice. Luck, I mean, that's all good. I like the percentage of strength. That actually sounds kind of nice. This one. Okay. No new jewelry recipes that I'm aware of. No, nothing there. Gotta break that every time. Now, that was a multiple of 10. It doesn't look like it opened up new stations yet, at least. Of course, it gets still eerily quiet. And I can still murder the chickens. But only the chickens, for reasons that are not abundantly clear. Yeah, when we beat Rupture 10, it opened up like a whole new section of the base. And that's not open yet. Maybe that happens at like Rupture 25 or 30 or something. It's hard to say. Let it be known, we did beat Rupture 20. That's pretty cool. We're pretty neat. And was there anything else that I wanted to... Oh, the alchemical cauldrons. Oh, my goodness. Don't I feel silly? I didn't realize this was here. I just completely ignored that this was here. So, we don't have any of these guys, but... Okay, we need those. Okay, we need those. Okay, we need the... Alright, yeah, so you can see... There's a hierarchy to bones and fire shards and the crystals. So there's much more efficient ways to do it. I was worried that the only way you got these was by crafting and then disenchanting the stuff in the crafting bench. So that makes me feel a little better. That's good to know. I wish I would have noticed that sooner, but that's okay. It doesn't really change anything. That's more of a long-term kind of thing. Otherwise, though, yeah, the chance to steal is still pretty good. I guess I'll do that, and I guess I'll do a little bit of endurance. Not stolen would be nice, too. This is level 7, from the Pain Scourge to the Dead Asylum. Generally speaking, it's a little bit nicer. Extra guy not really look any different. We got this guy, Horn of Arcane. Chain reaction of electricity. Also, I just noticed it can cause a chain reaction of electricity. It can cause an electric spark, jumping from enemy to enemy. So there's some overlap there, which is not a bad thing at all. Poisonous cloud. Stay in the battlefield a lot longer. I don't know if I'm as excited about that though. I don't know if I'm as excited about that. I wish it would tell me how much less damage. I don't know. That's cool, I guess. I just worry. Well, you know what? How's about this? I would try it out. I would try it out before I you know, write it off, because maybe the damage penalty is not quite as bad, and maybe having like a field of poison cloud things slurping out enemy health wouldn't be the worst thing ever. This thing is not very good compared to what we already have, so I would wood chipper that one. That's going back in. That's going back in. Yeah, we made a few things. Neither of them are very good. This isn't very good. This is pretty. It's pretty neat. Pretty neat looking because it's, you know, red and fancy. So we'll do the usual where I just kind of one by one look at each item. Couple spears are not half bad. So the damage is 30.5 for that one. So that one's a little bit better. Slight upgrade. Slight upgrade. And then mallet / mulls. We were saying this looks like Amy's hammer. It claimed this one is better. 32.6 damage. That's 36. All right, what does this one have going for it that is apparently better? I saw this. The Star Blades Cell Blade thing would be nice. Fire damage would also be nice. Ooh, that's got a lot of nice things too, though. Nah, I think that's the right call. And then some sword things that might be better. Well, rank-wise, yes. Ooh, 33, that's really good. Wait, damage plus 33. This one, oh, that's level 7, oh my god. Yeah, no question, that's way better. Yeah, that is absolutely the better choice. We're so fast. We're so freaking fast. It's so cool. We already looked, oh wait, no, we have not looked at wands in a hot minute. 31.4. Pretty good. Pretty good. This one, yeah, it's the better choice. Cool. And then, of course, lastly but not leastly, we look at bows. But yeah, there's just no question. All the bows we've been finding lately just can't even hold a candle to what we have already, because what we have is, like, without exaggerating, 8 levels higher than it should, than everything else we've been finding. 7 or 8 levels higher, which is pretty extraordinary. And then we've been working towards this guy. Am I gonna get it? 1, 2. Oh, look at that. We're one short to get Firestar, but that's fine. That's fine. Still pretty good. Still pretty good. Lastly, let's go ahead and enchant pretty much everything, except for the horn, except for the trinkets, that kind of thing. And I cannot. I might as well, I guess, just sell the potions just because they're taking up space in the inventory. There we go, friends. There we go. All right. Well, I think it's going to be a good place to stop for now. Like I was kind of saying earlier, I don't know if I'm going to stream this game again anytime soon necessarily. This does mean that we have knocked out 2 of the 4 dares that I'd signed up for this game for dare drops. So we're going to have at minimum 2 Steam keys for this game to give away in a few days. I'm probably not going to do the giveaways until maybe Thursday or Friday of this week, but I will set it up in the Discord server. There's a really nice other thing we can do to, in fact, I'll probably just go ahead and exit here. If they were to do another dare drop campaign for this game, I might consider doing another stream, kind of like a one-off, kind of like this one was tonight. Of course, we did do an hour or so of this game after we finished up with RZ the other night, which was a really fun game. It worked well as kind of like a good, really quick, just like a time filler, just like, you know, play something quick for like an hour or two. But as far as doing a dedicated stream for it, I would probably wait until the next dare drop campaign season presents itself as an opportunity. But yes, one of the dare drop campaign, one of the dares for which I have signed up specifies that there is it kind of phrases it weirdly. It says like you and your community fills out the feedback survey. Yeah, share your feedback about the game. Here we go. I'll even show you. I'll show you exactly what I see. So it says right here, share your feedback about the game with your community and fill the feedback survey. So I'm going to do exactly that. Bam. And here, let's put this up. I won't necessarily, I'm not going to necessarily advertise my email. I'll hide that. Actually, what I'll do is, give me one sec. I'm gonna fill in a couple quick things. Real quick. But once we fill out the survey and submit it, this will also give us an extra Steam key to give away. So this will be our third Steam key giveaway for this game. And if we can raid into somebody else playing this game, we'll get, I think, 2 Steam keys to give away. Oh, no. That one's worth 1, but defeating Rupture 20 gave us 2. So this will be a minimum of 4. We can maybe get 5, maybe 5 keys. But anyway, so I'll kind of share my screen so I have evidence of me filling this out. So we're all on the same page. So finding out about the Dare Drop campaign, I would say, yeah, I wouldn't have streamed it without the campaign. I'd say that's correct. Enjoyable and appeal to my community. I enjoyed it. It's probably kind of a boring stream game, so I would probably say right in the middle. I enjoyed it, yes. I really enjoy playing it, but I don't know how good of a game it is as a stream game. Probably kind of boring because it's just the same, kind of formula over and over again. It's an enjoyable formula. It's an enjoyable rinse, lather, repeat, but it is very repetitious. More of their Dare Drop. Yeah, I'd be curious to see what else they would make. That's the name of the developer, Creator Studios. Really small 2-person dev team, so this is obviously their baby for now. But if they were to make other games, I'd be down. Would I recommend it? Yeah, I would recommend it. It's a good game. It just, is it as a stream game? I don't know. What I like to see? I'd be curious about the story or background lore, or what exactly the dwarves are relating to what the game has in mind. We find artifacts and burial grounds that clearly belong to the dwarves, which implies that they aren't around anymore. Would be curious to hear more about that whole kind of story, that whole background story. So that's one aspect of it. Also, what else? Yeah, is there anything? I mean, yeah, I would say the game. I'm gonna mention the overpowered bow that just fucking catapulted us for the second half of the stream. I'll mention that. But in the meantime, see, what else? Is there anything else I would like to see? I don't know. I mean, it's fine as it is. I think the gameplay loop, are there features I would like to see added? I think multiplayer is an easy thing to ask for and an extremely hard thing to develop and implement. So I'm not going to ask for multiplayer just because that's what everyone would ask for, I imagine, for this game. I don't know. I think that's it. I don't have to overdo it, obviously. Did the rewards meet your expectations? Yeah, I would say so. Yeah, it's I would say my favorite kinds of Dare Drop rewards are for the very game I'm playing for a Dare Drop campaign. Sometimes it's a hard sell if it's either a game I've played but haven't streamed before, or if it's a game I've never played. But it's easier to, I wouldn't say sell obviously, but to hype up a game for as a giveaway, as a potential giveaway reward. Whoops. If it's the very game I'm currently streaming, it's easier to say, hey, does this game look cool to you? Then you too can get a copy. You stick around, that kind of thing. So that is frequently kind of how I see it. Game design mechanics. Yeah, I mean, the game is very fun and addicting. Some folks might find a game like this to be kind of boring. Also, I'm going to zoom in a little bit because I don't need to have it be so small. Since it does get predictable and repetitive. But the gameplay loop is very satisfying. And it's very easy to get sucked into just one more monster mob, or just one more rupture attempt before you realize hours have ticked by. If I had to critique anything, I would say that there are times where the balance of the level progression gets a little wobbly. There was one moment, and this is correct, the third time I've ever played the game, where I had a new character, and I was around Rupture, I want to say 13 maybe, when I... This way. This requires a line break. This is a line break situation. And I was typically finding equipment around item levels 3 to 4. I was cruising along. Well, not cruising. I was fairly successful, but was sometimes dying to enemy mobs. So I felt like there was a decent challenge. So all felt pretty fair. That was until I used a weapon shrine. I spent 45 essence on a weapon shrine and got a gigantic level 12 bow that proceeded to carry me all the way to Rupture 20 without breaking a sweat. Even at Rupture 20, I was mostly finding items around item level 4 to 5, with some exceptions for craftable items. Craftable? It's craftable, yeah. It was a fun power trip, but I recognize that the game became way easier than I imagined the devs would have imagined, would have intended. Of course, I would have eventually hit a moment probably around Rupture 30 to 40, where the challenge catches back up with my item level, or with the item level for this crazy bow. But until then, the game was pretty much, or not was, would pretty much be on easy mode. So, no other feedback. I think that's fine. Submit. Cool. Response has been recorded. So there we go. So that should be sufficient then to satisfy the third dare, I think. Third dare, which is to submit the feedback survey. And like I said, we defeated Rupture 10 and 20 with no problems tonight. So this was a lot of fun. And again, probably not going to stream this game again anytime soon. But as a once in a while thing, especially when there's a new season, especially when there's a dare drop campaign for it, it's nice to check in and kind of see what the happening haps are. It's good to kind of pop in from time to time. Yeah, it's a good game. It's a good game. Now I got bad news though. I got bad news. We're probably not going to be, well, not probably. We are absolutely not going to be able to complete the final dare for this game because we have to, or maybe not the final one, the second one, because we would have to raid into somebody else playing this game. And I'm not going to show this on screen for too long because I don't want to cause the cascading nested windows effect that will inevitably happen. Actually, I think I can pause. Can I pause this? Yes, I can. So if I show this, I am the only person streaming this damn game right now, even with the Dare Drop campaign. That's a good thumbnail face, right? Even with the Dare Drop campaign, there's no one else is playing this right now, so we cannot raid into somebody else streaming this. That's okay. That's okay. So we'll raid somebody else. We'll raid someone else, but I suspected that was going to happen because it's a small game. You know, it's not a ton of folks are actively keeping track of it, so it's perfectly fine. Perfectly fine. We got Todd in the house, but yes, you are correct, my man. We are indeed rapping. We are I'm tapping it out, hence we are rapping while we are tapping. Both of these things are happening. We have a number of people who are live right now. Some folks that I haven't seen live in a while, which is nice to see, actually. So we got a few raid targets. We were talking about 420 Blazer earlier and his glorious, glorious mustache. This mustache is something that has to be seen to be believed. And it's pretty cool. Voxif is doing some Helldivers, Cap Corgi. Pink Justice doing Poppy Playtime. You know, I'll ask this. Does anybody have any raid suggestions? Because tonight will be a good night. There's a few people that are live that I would definitely be down to raid, but the people we raid pretty often. If there's anybody that you have as a recommendation or a request at least for someone to raid, I'd be down for a suggestion. But especially if they're like, you know, around our view count, kind of, sort of. Ideally, nobody that has like 100 viewers, obviously, but like someone who's like more or less around our kind of neck of the woods. Because yeah, if not, it's no big deal. Obviously, like I said, there's a number of folks. Loverish, let's see what she's doing. She is, she's doing Ocarina of Time. Well, we rated Loverish. We rated Loverish after we beat RZ. She is very fun to raid, but I like to kind of spread the love if I can. I can manage. Todd's got someone as a recommendation. Let's see what Game Master Chaz is up to. He does not show his online on my end. He shows his offline for me. Right now it's pinball. He might have just ended stream then. Oh yeah, 2 hours ago is when he started, and his stream time was 2 hours and 19 minutes. So I think I might have just missed him, unless he's like just now starting now. Yeah, it says the previous stream was from 2 hours ago, and he yeah. So unfortunately, unless I got the name wrong, I just copy and pasted it though. But that's okay. Like I said, we can always rate someone else. Yeah. Yeah, that's okay. That's okay. No, we got a few other folks. Yeah, is there anybody we haven't rated in a while? There's Tara. She's doing Animal Crossing. You know, we were talking about 420 Blaze. Let's rate him. I haven't rated him in a while. And I need to check in on this man's glorious mustache. You know, we were what was it? It was Farside. Farside was like, yo, have you seen this man in a minute? His mustache is glorious. Is glorious, and his streams are a bit of a sensory overload of like goofy shitposts and ridiculous emotes that get in the way of other normal messages in your chat. Like, if you have 7TV and FrankerFaceC installed on your browser, then his chat becomes nearly incomprehensible because very normal words will have emotes over them. It's very absurd. Dude is kind of a walking shitpost. But I like it. He's got a cool energy about him. He loves all the goofiest and dumbest of memes. The name 420 Blaze, it tells you all you need to know about the energy that's in this stream, so it's a good time. He's a cool dude. He's got a great mustache, plays some great games, loves a good roguelike, does a lot of Noita, that kind of thing. And as luck would have it, we're playing Noita tomorrow. We're playing Noita tomorrow to help hype up the Drop-a-thon that I alone designed for Dare Drop as part of the community Drop-a-thons they've been doing over the past couple months. The last round of Drop-a-thons actually just went live today. So mine's going to end in about a week, and then the one that started this week will go for 2 weeks, and then that's it for the Drop-a-thons until they start back up, obviously. They'll probably do more of them eventually. But the one that I designed is all about Noita and Teardown and Terraria, 3 of my favorite games. And we're going to be streaming Noita tomorrow to just kind of help spread the word about the Drop-a-thon. We've had a lot of people already. A lot of people already have have already been participating in it, which is pretty cool. In fact, when I looked earlier today, I think I saw that, yeah, about 100, there have been 100 or so entries for the easy challenges, and then 70 entries for the medium challenges, and also about 70 entries for the hard challenges across all 3 games. So that's about the level of that I was hoping for, the level of participation I was hoping for. But if we can go even further, then we'll take it. Then we'll take it, baby. So anyway, we're gonna raid 420 Blaze It. Thanks for hanging out, friends. My socials page is in the chat right there. It's got all my links. So if you've ever just wondered, oh my god, I hope Alex is on Twitter. Oh man, I hope he's on Instagram. Gosh, I would love it if he was on YouTube. I'm on all those places. So if you're just dying for more Alex, then there's plenty more where that came from. The YouTube channels in particular, I should mention the Stream Archives channel. Every stream I do eventually ends up on that Archives channel. And then I try to post clips to TikTok and Instagram and Facebook and Twitter every so often, maybe once a week or so. Like they need to post one for this week too. And yeah, that's got all my stuff. It's got the Linktree page, or the Linktree page has everything. It's got the Discord server, and we're gonna be doing all the giveaways for the Dare Drop stuff. All these raffles are gonna be done through my Discord server. So we're gonna have, I think, either 3 or 4 Steam keys for Dwarven Realms to give away over the next couple days. Or rather, I'm gonna do the giveaway in a few days, probably Thursday or Friday. And then I've got a few Steam keys for Artemis Crisis, which we played on Friday of last week. I've got 2 keys for that to give away on Thursday. So we're doing all Steam key giveaways through the Discord server. If you would like a chance and a free Steam key for Dwarven Realms or Artemis Crisis, both very good games, head over to the Discord server, and we have channels set up for the giveaways themselves. Anyway, friends, I will see you guys around for 20 Blaze It Raid coming in hot. 20 Blaze It Raid coming in hot. Also, we're about to enter the month of April. And when April 20th happens, oh man, I hope he does something crazy. Something truly crazy and unhinged for his streams. More unhinged than normal. Oop, that is the wrong thing. That is not BRB. We are ending the stream. We are not BRBing the stream. We're ending it. I'm ending it. No, that's, oh god, that sounds ominous. Anyway, thanks for hanging out, friends. Thank you again to C. Dutson for that raid. Appreciate you guys hanging out. And yeah, I'll be back tomorrow for some Noita and some general Drop-a-thon hype. Everyone have a great night. And yeah, good stuff, friends. Appreciate you. Oh, by the way, extra special stream over the weekend. Extra special stream coming over the weekend because I will be, we'll just say I'll be busy for either Saturday or Sunday. So I'm going to have someone else kind of man the stream for me in my stead. So there'll be a stream either Saturday or Sunday, probably more likely Sunday, where someone else is going to kind of cover for me for the stream, and it might get a little weird. I'm going to go and apologize ahead of time. This person might make things a little bit weird, but they mean well, and they're kind of we'll say they're an extended family member. So you know, they're my flesh and blood. Anyway, I'll see you guys around. Good night, everybody.
Some people might say I'm a conspiracy theorist, but after looking at it, I don't think beavers are the ones building these.
We're gonna have 45 coins to the next shop.
Hey, Vsauce. Michael here.
Hey, Super Hobbit. Oh, whoa! I didn't even realize.
Vsauce, Michael here.
Hey! Hey, welcome in.